Understandable. Have a nice day. Wait, where did I show off the number of tabs I had?
On your most recent broadcast, where you're like, we're drawing VTubers tonight, you have 3 rows of tabs.
So yes. Normally it gets even worse than that, you know? I'm definitely gonna have to adjust our volume. Looks like I'm real noisy and you're real quiet. And the reason I had it set was like because I was doing the class challenging the Mrampa. I ended right after the comic thing, but just I didn't keep playing.
You didn't finish.
I didn't finish the trial yet. I just left at the very end. I was like, hey, after you do the thing, like, so Leon had a perfect chance to like, leave and go home. He didn't have to into the back of Sayaka, right? Right.
Yes.
So like, I was like, why didn't you leave and just not do that? And then I realized when I was answering last night that sometimes the count silence is kind of fun.
You're right. Also, the elevator is a bit loud.
Okay, perfect. Let me scoot that down a little bit. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's better.
How are you listening in on the stream right now? Me or just over audio share?
I'm listening over audio share right now.
Oh, okay. I was putting in my fridge today, Axis. What flavor is it? And also, how are N's audio levels? Are they about the same? Please no, because I need to. No, I will die. A sad and embarrassing.
Okay, that makes more sense. That's just like, if you know you'll die, ignorance is the opposite of bliss in this scenario.
Yeah. Also, I need to adjust my mouth movements because it seems like maybe I'm a bit loud, or maybe I'm not using the right voice. Nope. There we go.
What if you are simply just always talking?
Levels are keep stepping up though. Let me close some tabs on my end. We don't need Twitter open. We don't need Notice open. Hello there. That's Taka for you, and if you weren't aware.
Okay.
I still have Ian's debut, and also I forgot I was uploading a YouTube video, so I'll just close that real quick. And that should make everything better. Alright, how is it now? Are we less choppy? How are our levels? I need to make sure I'm the same level as N, and speak up. Taka will tell us the honest truth. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Can you trust anyone? You should trust more.
I don't...
Not to say that you're untrustworthy or untrusting, but...
Maybe I trust other people too much. I was told that if I go into someone's DMs in all caps offering them free overlays and free assets, that I look suspicious.
Okay, that does give, like the impression that you're gonna give someone a virus. I will agree.
In all caps, just going at it. I'm like, hey, I saw your post that you wanted to commission boost and some more perfect. Alright. You're at 5 decibels now, and
Ooh.
5 decibels. Let me lower the elevator music a tad bit. Alright, no, but it's because they made a post, right? They were like, if you don't have credits in your bio and stuff, I'm going to go into your DMs to ask you about commissions. And I was like, you're going to commission someone? That's kind of expensive, yeah? So I was like, hey, I can make you all this stuff for free! In all caps and stuff.
You know what? No. What you look less like, you look less like that you're going to give someone a virus, and more like those like free essay, not free, but like those essay bots that like go through every single tweet that's like, dang, this essay is hard, I want to do this essay, and then they reply with like, but like, I can do your essay for you.
And their thing, I literally, I can make you those assets for free, and then I hit their DMs. I said for free, okay? That you don't expect to get payment if you say you're going to do something for free.
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true? Sometimes you just have to put your faith in people, because I am too good to be true. Most times.
Yeah, with good confidence. I think that there must be like a subreddit for this kind of stuff that you could also be posting your assets to. That's
true. I think there's a VTuber tag for it too. It's specifically for free assets, but I keep forgetting to use the tag, so I just don't. Because I've also run out of character space, because I'm like, please use this, here's the backstory about why I made it. Also, hello, you
can instead make it so that your backstory is in a second like tweet, like a reply to the original tweet. I feel, or maybe
Right,
it's
right.
in like an image.
Right, because
To explain it in the tweet.
Because I'm like, all right, here's the name of the game, free resource. Please use it if you like, in parentheses, which is a lot. And then after I say that, it's like the next line is like, I made it because of X. Download link below. And then next one is like download link. But maybe I'll put the hashtags on the top one. Also, yes, Cal, it is in fact Tokimeki. We just made a triangle. Cal says hi, and hi,
Hello.
and with the cat jam too, you know, for our elevator music for our pre-show discussion of this and that. Everyone else, our audio is good, right? Our audio is good. I'm gonna ask everyone if our audio is good because I keep seeing like my personal thing go into the yellow zone, but like, and it's like spicy. That's right. But how's our audio? Are they about equal? And speak up.
Yeah. You know is
I need to make sure that we're the same because I've been listening to VODs afterwards and like for collabs and stuff. Everyone's always so quiet, and I'm like, shit. Okay.
yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Sounds like it. Like it looks like it's good. I wouldn't know how it sounds, but
Could you imagine knowing how it sounds? How's your day been then so far? I know you just woke up. Did you have a good dream?
I know I literally don't remember my dream this time.
Really?
Which is unusual for me. Because I'm usually really good at memorizing dreams.
I had a weird one.
Yeah, what was yours?
In my dream, I was like a murderer who stole people's faces or something. And also, I was at my high school and there was like a
their
dance.
face real?
Their face real? I don't know. I guess I fucked them up real bad. And then there was like a card tournament thing at like a restaurant. But it was weird. It was after like, so I went to bed really late last night and I woke up like after like 4 hours. And then I played like 2 rounds of Among Us. And then I fell back asleep. But like, but maybe the dream was influenced by the Among Us. Since I was imposter just once. Horror dream becomes your... It becomes your neighbor. No, Taka. Why would that be a horrible dream? Issa becomes your neighbor? Wait, why is that a horror dream,
Hello,
Taka?
neighbor?
Hello, I haven't played Hello Neighbor. But considering...
I've just seen it.
Considering the theming of my stream, maybe I should, because my stream theme is that I'm your friendly neighbor. You're a friendly neighborhood type VTuber. So maybe it is an appropriate game for me, but I'm not good with horror games, maybe. I say, though.
That's fair.
So we're finishing Endril up soon, and that's a horror game. So yeah. Oh, Taka says no, like the horror dream is Issa steals your neighbor's face? I wouldn't steal anyone's face. Axis says, Issa makes you free assets so she can steal your face. More at 11. No! I wouldn't steal anyone's face for realsies. It was too scary. Cal says, I want Issa's neighbor. That sounds nice. That would be fun, right? Hello, Shrouded Wolf. Welcome. Today, we have our good friend Anne. We're playing Tokimeki. Hopefully your day's been going well, too. But yes, no, I wouldn't steal anyone's faces. That's scary. Scary. And...
I mean, I feel like you also don't have anything to...
anything to... And...
It's not a benefit for you to steal those faces.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have a use for it.
No use for them. No benefits. I don't get any benefits at all. And there's no benefiting if I steal someone's face. What would I do with that face? I was going to say something before. Do you remember what I was going to say? Yes, Zelpo, it's Tokimoki! Tokimoki with N! Wolf says, I'm trying to decide if I should sleep or not. I've been helping a friend with some PC issues and upgrades. I hope you two are having a wonderful day. N just woke up, so the day can only go up from here. Right, N?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I guess that's a really glass half full way to look at it, so I'll accept it, yeah.
And my day's been pretty good. I played some Among Us, I took some sleep, and now we're here, and it's always happy to have a fun Saturday with my good pal and all of you. You want to take your face off? No, I don't want to. No face off. Let's see. Yes, Elfo. Hello. Hope our audios are good. We've been checking, and everyone seems to be saying it's good, so we'll trust them. I like the new emote, Taka. That is not my new emote, but we made new emotes last night, so I'm hyped about that. Hopefully, it'll be approved soon. It's not a cat jam, it's a knife emote. Did I send it to you, En?
I do not think so. We've talked about it, but that's it.
I have to send it to you. Get ready on your Discord. I'll send you the file if I can find it. It's really funny. I stuck it into like the animated emote slot, so they will allow it to vibrate if they approve it. And I'm really hoping that they do because I think it's really funny. Yeah. I love all the high emotes. I was going to make a high emote, but then I just didn't. I should learn how to make some more emotes like the pads and stuff. But yeah, I sent it to you just now. I hope you think it's funny.
Yeah, I do. I think it's also extra funny because you just finished talking about how you do not want to hurt anyone.
I don't want to hurt anyone. With that knife emote, I was struck with inspiration like a bolt from the blue. I say that a lot nowadays. I stole it from The World Ends With You. Okay. Is the knife emote to steal your face? No face stealing. No face stealing, that would be mean. I can't remember what I was saying earlier, but oh yes, I was trying to respond to Shrouded. Well, if you want to sleep, I think it's nice for you to take some rest, you know? Rejuvenate your brain and stuff. Eat a big meal if you're hungry. Take a good nap if you're sleepy. That kind of thing is A+. Yes, everyone's...
Access gets the idea.
Is the knife about to steal your face with the disturbed? No, with the vaunted vibrating. But please, I wouldn't steal your faces, folks. I think that would be too scary, and also, I don't know what I'd do with them if I did. I don't have a face collection. I promise. I'm not a villain. I'm not a hero. I'm not a face stealer. Wolf is absolutely loaded with waves. That is correct. Maybe I should increase that collection. I do have one emote slot left, so I gotta figure out what to do with that. And then like there's a T free and T2 and T free, but I'm not gonna fill this up. We've already gotten our first water redeem from Cal. Thank you. Sip. Get some water in you, and if you just woke up, you're probably a little bit dehydrated.
Have a water bottle.
Shadowwolf gift subs? Yeah, we finished unlocking all the slots with gift subs the other day. So now you guys don't have to feel pressured to ever sub to me again, unless you really want the emotes. Consume face? No, don't consume face. Do not consume faces unless you're giving someone a nice kiss on the forehead. Like that. That's the only time you could put your face near someone else's face acceptably. And only do it if they say it's okay.
Consent is important.
Consent is important. Cozy vibes, Cal? Glad to hear it. Are there any other thoughts that we have? Are our heads clearer and emptier now?
Is that what the purpose of these intro segments are?
No, well, I think it's nice to just chat a little bit too. I love chatting with the homies.
As you should. Chatting with the homies.
Your model is cute. It's so soft. Thank you. Are you talking about me or N? N is just straight PNG because we use Skype. But if you're talking about me, thank you.
If we use Discord, my audio will be worse. I promise.
Yeah. You promise. But yes, today I'm wearing the school uniform from. Is it? Which school? The rich kid school, and is wearing the one from the not rich kid school from Tokimeki.
Yeah, you're the one wearing the Havataki uniform, specifically the one from the early 2000s. So that was the GS1 uniform, and I'm wearing the uniform from Hanagasaki, the coastal poor kids school.
No, I think it's still a good school. But yes,
I really like it. I hope that if they make another girl side game and they don't just make it in a new school, that they make it in Hanagasaki. I miss it so bad.
They do have cute uniforms, so now that I'm thinking about it, uniform is quite adorable. So maybe if I make a second version of this PNG, I'll use it. Let's say Wolf says both of us are cute and soft. Thank you. And did the art for yourself, and I did my art, and I think we Gucci'd it up for sure.
I sometimes do art, sometimes.
Sometimes we both say that. We both say that we sometimes do art. Let's see.
I'm realizing something with Hanagasaki also. So when we were playing TMGS2, so you noticed how like all the girls wore red ribbons with their winter uniform? I'm realizing they all wore red ribbons because they're the same, like they entered the school as freshmen as the same time as like Sayaki and all those other guys who were also wearing red ties, but not the same time as like your senpai who wears a blue one, or your kohai who wears a green one. So I'm wondering, like, if they showed girls that were different ages from you, would they have like blue and green ribbons instead?
That would be neat. Also, I was trying to figure out if we were doubling up on audio from like your end, but I don't think so. But I think it would be really Gucci. Also, let me check up on chat. Zelfa says forgot it Skype. Yes, we're using Skype. The good old classic Skype from the good old 2015 Danganronpa roleplay days.
Skype has some funny features. Like I can antagonize Issa on call right now by sending some penguins that march ominously towards the screen, pause, and then zoom forward.
Why? I don't see it because I don't have my Skype window open, but if you do it right now, I can get antagonized by you directly.
Oh, I'll do it right now.
Perfect.
Yeah, like a lot of the Skype new features that people don't know about because they got added recently are very funny in my opinion.
It is funny. I wish you all could see that, but I also want to share my Skype screen with anyone. But yes, it was very funny. Try that feature out if you're using Skype. Let's see, Access says, I consent to Issa stealing my face and consuming it. I would not like to do that, please no. Turn up and a little bit. Okay. Or I'll turn myself down.
Either, I guess. Also, to reply to Shadow Wolf, so yeah. So I understand that modern Konami is still like, I won't disagree, considering that I'm a Silent Hill fan, as well as a Hudson Soft fan. But, there was a Tokimeki Memorial Girl Side 4 game that came out literally, like, last year.
A horror game?
Really
we should try that sometime, if they translate it. Let's see. And yes, Sasha, this is in fact an early stream. On Saturdays, we stream at around 3 o'clock to play Tokimeki with N, who wakens specifically to play this game with me.
Yeah, I'm a very nocturnal person. I'm usually, like, start waking up around, like, 7 p.m. EST, so, like...
Yeah, because normally my streams happen at like 10 p.m. EST, which is why it's like surprising. That is so early today, I suppose. I mean, my stream yesterday started at 10 and then it went all the way to, was it 4 a.m.? 5 a.m.?
I can't judge you. I literally can't.
Yeah, something like that. But yes. Vibes drive. Zalfo, don't be surprised. The VOD's still up though. I'm gonna upload it. I really enjoyed my time drawing with an injured wrist. Is it even injured? It's not even injured. We have a sore wrist. Let's see.
Oh, right, your wrist got injured, didn't it?
It didn't get injured. It's just tired from overwork. Sasha says, nice, I'll keep that in mind, because I usually am streaming Saturday nights, so I'm glad I can catch your Saturday streams. Glad to hear I also stream Saturday nights sometimes, but not always. Like, depending on how tired I feel, I might just skip it. But yes, that's cool. That's Gucci, Sasha. I'll keep that in mind, too. Let's see. Also, we got a reply back from Shattered Wolf. It's unexpected to the best of my knowledge. I haven't seen Konami release anything that isn't pachinko machine or something that's infected with predatory grifts. I don't like gacha games anymore.
Yeah. Yes, the game did release last year. It was like late last year. It was supposed to release the year earlier, but the pandemic. And it is a quality game. Like
Gucci.
The only thing I have a problem with is that like I think the DLC routes are like overpriced. But like Japan doesn't think that it's overpriced, so like, and it's a Japanese only game, so like whatever.
Japanese only, huh?
Yeah, but, I highly doubt they're going to localize it. I will be impressed.
Localizations, official localizations. Where art thou?
Yeah.
Make it kind of like 4Kids though. That'd be funny.
No.
No, not a 4Kids dub.
Yeah, Yeah, like if anything, I think the only way we're gonna get into English Tokimeki Memorial Girls Side 4 is through fan translations.
Oh,
So
I see, I see, I see. Mm-mm-mm. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say, as I usually do.
I mean, are
Brain.
you ready to start then? I
Wait,
guess.
yes, we should start the game. We should start the game before we spend too long chatting. Because right now it's like, we're already like 20 minutes in. Let's continue then. Let me shut off my elevator music. It's not elevator music, it was music made by Prodmado. I've linked before. I'll link later. Definitely have
Oh,
to.
we were in June. Okay.
Yes, let's load data 8.
Oh.
We're trying to
For
go
anyone that's never been in one of these streams, I'll just explain it real quick. Tokimeki Memorial Girls Side is a franchise that is a stat-raising dating sim sort of series. Every single game has a basic premise where you follow a protagonist and lead them through 3 years of high school life, trying to help them figure out their future as well as get them a significant other. It originally started as a Bishoujo game, which is a game where you it's targeted towards a male demographic and you date girls, but it created a spin-off series called Girl Side where it's the reverse. It's targeted towards a female demographic, and you mostly are trying to target boys. There's certain gameplay differences between the two. I won't get to it in the nitty-gritty, but we're playing the third Girl Side game, specifically the original version, which is on DS. It did get ported with some enhanced features for PSP, but Issa is too used to DS. We might do the PSP version at some point.
Yeah,
who knows?
Staunch DS believer. Also, welcome Kokone. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good afternoon. As Anne was just explaining, we're playing Tokimeki Memorial Girl Side 3. We just formed a triangle.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a lot of. Now you're opening up another bag of words. I'll get there though when I explain this as you go through your thing. So yeah. This Tokimeki is one of like the most like old school dating sims. Some people even say that it is like basically the original dating sim. I don't know if I agree, but like I think there's a claim you can make to it. Sure.
Yeah. It's not quite dating sim as much as a stats builder. It is.
It's both.
Well, you gotta use those big brain cells of yours to like optimize your girl.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely like half stat raising, half dating sim. And so there's like strategies. Yeah.
We gotta get lovelier. We gotta get our leisure on. Let's
yeah, it might just be the first well-known one. It's like, for example, if you ever go to like any like Japanese media and they make a reference to a legendary tree, especially a cherry blossom tree that at a school that you confess your love under, and if you do, then you'll get eternal happiness. It's almost definitely a reference to Tokimeki Memorial. That is the
It's like the tree from the first game, also like a legendary fucking church, that damn church. They always talk about it.
Yeah, so every single game, both boy side and girl side, has some sort of legendary thing that you need to confess your love with, and it has some kind of. For boy side, it's just like a plain legend. While like here's these legendary things at our school. Did you know about them? But then girl side, they're always associated with a fairy tale. And then there also happen to be nearby your school.
Let's see. Kokone says, I've played it before, but barely remember most of it. Well then, refresh your memory. We also have our some of our old VODs up on YouTube as well. So if you want to not play it, because these games are really long. And says they average around 9 hours, but we get so distracted and chatty sometimes that it goes for like 12 hours instead.
Yeah, I would say it averages 9 hours if you're actually reading every single line of dialogue in your run. But if you're like skipping through like things that you've already read, it can be shorter. Like I could imagine doing a run in 6 hours or less, maybe.
If you don't read.
I mean, I can still read, just only read new stuff.
New stuff only. But yeah. Let's see, Shred Wolf. You might recognize the line "Ask me anything" from like Genkin Shoujo Nozaki-kun, the comedy manga. anime. Very good. There's like a scene where they're playing a dating sim, right? Like Girls Princess Mode or whatever. And it's like there's a character who's like, ask me anything, and then it's the character that they ended up shipping the main character with. But that ask me anything character is from this game series basically. It's a reference
Yeah,
to it.
the entire dating sim that they're playing is a reference to Tokimeki.
Yes. And hello, Devin.
Yeah.
Welcome. But yes.
For people that don't understand why we're talking about triangles in our title, it's because Issa's going for a special mechanic in the third game where you can initiate love triangles. We are currently in a triangle that is harmonized. Like, everyone is cool with hanging out with each other. I don't know if Issa plans on activating PvP mode
I
so
think
that
it'd
they,
be
like,
funny.
fight, but...
I want to see them fight. Use their bare fists. They are in judo club after all.
That is true.
I'm leaving now. Love me a good love triangle leads to violence. Yeah. It's funny.
You know what? I like Arashi's hair when it doesn't just look like Ichigo from Bleach.
That is true. You guys haven't finished changing, so like you're vibing. Got some good company heading back over, so I gotta go take care of y'all. See you next time, Zalbo. Have a fun time with your company. Vibe out, thrive out, have a wonderful time as we do. Can we make
to answer you, Sasha, yeah, if you can make polycules, yes, you can. Your choice when you get into triangle mode is you either make a polycule or you
make them fight.
Start a love triangle to make them fight.
Make them fight, or you end up with neither of them.
That is true.
There's free options here.
Yeah,
and they're all
fail
funny.
The triangle system, and if like the guys are like catch on to what you're doing, they can just boot you out of the polycule.
Have to pay a fee of like a kiss or something. Look at that. They're like vibing. These guys are vibing, actually. Wait, do they have nipples? You can't tell if they do or not. They cover it up really sneakily.
They are covering up. They never show nipples though in this series.
No nipple. No nipples. Those guys got no nipples. Duck him over the head. You did a shameful thing. They're vibing though. That's our triangle, by the way. Those two boys are in our triangle. Hooray for that, you know. I can't believe I failed twice in a row. That cake on the floor. 4 times we failed. This is a
flop week.
Yeah. Nah. Hey, you guys, what's up? Do you want to go on a date? Yeah, sure. Let's go to the castle. Of course I'll go. We gotta go to like every date we're asked to.
Yeah.
It's not like we have any other plans. Except for getting like a little bit smarter. A bus station.
I mean, okay, wait, but it's July, so you might. Ooh, that I need to check what day in July it is, because this might be a month.
Oh yeah,
oh,
69th
no,
stress. Let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, because the fireworks festival is gonna happen in the first week of August. So
and
if it was July, that could have. I think you can do a 3-person date on the fireworks festival.
I'm so sorry, Sasha. You can get a best girl ending, but like they don't explicitly say that they held hands or kissed or anything. They just said we're going to be besties forever.
Yeah, a lot of the girls in these games are very straight. And in the games where the girls aren't straight, the protagonist.
No. Yeah, it's sad, but like, you know, you can write your fan fiction and vibe.
I mean, I think it's still impressive that the girl side actually has like a full like ending / routes for the girls though. Boy side doesn't. I'll tell you that right now.
I didn't.
Boy side is a lot meaner about it. Boy side basically makes it so anytime you like there's like an ending with a guy, it's a bad end. Like
didn't
explicitly.
you say that there's like one where like you woke up and like you were a girl?
Yeah, so okay, that's good. That is something wild. So, in the second voice side game, one of your token info broker, if you get his his bad ending, he comes to you at the end dressed like femininely, and he's like, actually, my secret is that I am a girl who's been pretending to like present as a guy this entire time, which is a reference to a secret route in the first game. but then it turns out to just be all like a nightmare, and he is in fact not like that. And you end up single, and you are like bothered by your weird attraction to your friend now. Like it's, and then the fourth Boys Side game has an ending, a bad ending where the guy who's not interested in women, he confesses to you, which is supposed to be a reference to the second game's bad
There's
ending. Because
so
it's like,
many
oh my god, your male
references.
friend is confessing his love to you, just like that dude. So then, and then this protag is gonna wake up and be like, it's a nightmare. Like, yeah, that's how that goes. I don't know
That's super
if they're
ungucci of them.
yeah, yeah, boy side is not very epic about it. Girl side's better though.
Yeah,
It might be no homo, but like we're not at least disrespecting them.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Unpoggers of you, Konami. That's the people who
if
made this game,
anything,
yeah?
I think that a lot of the female endings do feel like like they might not explicitly say like ah yes we are holding hands, but I still feel like there are like romantic undertones to it. Like I don't know, that's just my vibe for some of the girls.
You know,
Like
hold their hands tenderly and gently.
I think like Mizuki and Arisawa and Kano from the first game, for example, are all feel a little like limp's wrist.
Mm-hmm. No, no, it's okay. It's okay. Discussions like this is what we're here for, yeah? And
Yeah.
we always have fun chit-chatting about this and that, touching on points. It's less of where we're paying full attention to the game, but more of we're just vibing. Anyways, we're on a date. I forgot to save
Yeah.
before the date, as we do.
We just better do amazing on this thing.
Yeah.
It also looks like they're not matching, but they kind of could pass as matching.
You're matching boyfriends, both of them. I'm wearing straight pink today.
We should have worn blue to match though.
We should have worn blue to match them. The blue polycule that will soon fight. Is he
We should
scared
check
for?
the with Mio after this for how that triangle's going.
He's scared of heights. Oh no, Nina. He's
We're
like,
bullying him.
You're bullying your little underclassman. Oh,
That
now
is the
he's
vibe
okay.
I get for the record. This polycule is just Fujiyama and Bambi. Bambi is the nickname for the protagonist, by the way. To anyone that doesn't know, Fujiyama and Bambi bullying their little underclassmen.
But it's so cute, It's cute though, so it's fine.
To be fair, we did bully him into judo.
That is true. You captured him. You did a sneak attack. Like you approached from the front and he approached from the back, and then you recruited him. You were like, perfect strike. You're in the club now. Look at you. You're so cool. Join us. And then he's like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
am also really glad that for
The new
Friends of Mineral Town's
yeah,
remake
three
that they
season.
did make it properly gay. I enjoy that.
It's nice, but I feel like the game's a little bit flatter as compared to the other entries in the series, so I haven't been having as much fun as I could be. But I'm looking forward to Rune Factory 5, where you can also marry cute girls.
Oh, did they confirm
Yes,
that
yes.
you can be gay or that?
I
Nice.
believe that
Yeah.
they confirmed that you can in fact marry the cutest girls in the century. Well, they might not be the cutest girls in the century as compared to me, but they're pretty cute anyways.
Oh, I was thinking more that I think that the female designs for the bachelorettes in Rune Factory 5 are not as cute as they were in the previous game.
Yeah, that's true. But I actually like some of the designs. I think they're super cute. Myself, some of them are cute, some of them aren't. But as we do, the boys are pretty cute too.
I think the boys are pretty cute. There are some I think a lot of the guys in the Rune Factory 5. I like their designs, except there's one aspect of the design where I'm like, I wish this was gone.
Oh yeah, which one?
I know there's the knight character. I just wish his ponytail was gone. I don't think he looks good in the ponytail. Not that I'm against ponytail swim dudes, but for the detective guy, I just wish he was drawn looking a little older than he did.
Older. That's right.
There was
the blacksmith with the bare shoulders.
Yeah.
That design pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I was picking favorites before. I was like picking my favorite characters out of him. I was like, yes, you, I'll pursue you, and I'll pursue you too. I have to find like their actual designs. I like the returning characters for this game because there's some characters that like return some stuff. I didn't notice
I
too much.
think Doug looks worse now.
You think Doug looks worse?
I do.
Well, yeah, let me read. Makes sense to me. It's a game from 2004. It'll be behind. I had mixed opinions with Prince of Minimal remake after playing games like Trio of Towns and Stardew. Trio of Towns is A plus, superb, fantastic, immaculate. I'm not happy with the direction that they've taken the Story of Seasons games, but
I'm still more a fan of the first Story of Seasons game.
Yeah,
I think the first
second
one was really good.
The first one was great, but I like the quality of life improvements in the second one.
I think that's fair. I am unfortunately the type of gamer that constantly plays games from like 30 years ago, so I'm like,
that's okay. You're like your old Fire Emblem games.
Like, I would like quality of life improvements, but if I have to live without them, that's fine. I'll suffer. It's okay.
Sasha, if you were willing to try out any Rune Factory right now, Rune Factory 4 on Switch is pretty good. I mean, I've played that a few times on stream. Actually, people have watched me skip over all the dialogue so I can get back to farming on stream. But yes. If you want to try it out, that's good. But if you want to save your money, you can buy the collector's edition coming out in March. I've already got my pre-order in. Hooray! For the art book and CD. I'm so excited to be able to share that with you guys. At least the CD soundtrack when that comes. Shared Wolves, I meant to play Trio of Towns more, but I had to charge and deal with my 3DS. Fair enough. I'd rather play older games on my Arbonic. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know what that is, but if you're vibing and thriving and you like games on that, then don't let me stop you. Got a thought, N?
No, but only thought I have right now is we are holding these two boys hostage.
We got an unshrimpening from Doulahan. Thank you for the stretch. Yes, these boys are being held hostage while we talk about other hot boys in front of them.
Yeah.
Hot boys and hot girls. The stretch is in. You guys hear my bones cracking? Arvinik is a handheld.
My bones also cracked just now. I feel you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Shroudwolf says Arvinik is a handheld emulation device for PS1 and 64 and PSP and older. Been playing a lot of SNES and Game Boy Advance games on there. Fun! Nice. I hope you've been enjoying it then. Anyways, let's not hold these boys hostage. Today's satisfying. Great. They didn't ask me a question.
Yeah, typically you're not gonna get asked questions on 3-person dates.
Good, as we'll both walk you home. You know, we both walk home and hold hands together.
T-poses.
Because her arms are so high up. With a little heart at the end. Let's see, what should we do? Let's check the horoscope. Maybe it's because our leisure was Smiley, so we went to club last week. But maybe if you'd only go to club and we're Smiley there. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Studying's good, especially if we're going for Nina in any capacity.
Nina likes smart kids.
Nina wants us to be
Ruka's
intelligent
birthday.
and stylish. Imagine being both.
Imagine, could you? Let's see, it's Faruka. So maybe the Gotchi red figure.
Choir CD.
Why? No, I can't buy anything for him.
Oh, I forgot you had no money. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's not true. You have 28 rich. You literally have 28 rich.
But one day ago you didn't have. Smart girl like you was charming. Thank you, Nina. Well, at least it'll be fine, you know.
Did we have 0 rich, or did we have 1 rich?
We had 0 rich at that point. Wait, maybe
Okay,
we had 1 rich, but we couldn't afford anything at all that was free rich. Let's see, glad I'm not playing it. I'm neither. Fair enough. But you know, you can work at it and be as charming and smart as you like. You're going home. Want to walk home with us? Yes.
One day, stop by for me. One day I'm gonna get Issa to like do an insane round Tokimeki. I have a one day.
One day. Yeah. Weren't we going to go for the background void next run?
If you want to, I have no idea what you wanted to do.
I think because there's so many good boys in here, but I really there's one background character that you can click on every time on the second run. That's a secret character, and was telling me about.
Yes, he is my second favorite character in this game.
I like anything that's in the fashion. What do you like? He's lying. He likes you. That's cute. That he's lying.
I love the fact that the way they sit at this table, by the way, is them facing away from each other.
No, yeah. They both judo. They're like, we're gonna judo with each other.
Being peer pressured to also say judo.
Commenting on that as well. Oh, they both want to know what you like, and you're like judo because it means
Yeah, she was peer pressure.
Yeah. You know what to say. Good job. She's our manager. She likes judo because she likes spending time with both of you. I was just a little embarrassed, but you know that's okay. You're Gucci as heck. You homie trio. What shall we do?
Anyway, let's call Mio to check on our triangle situation.
Right. Let's save first, though. Thank God for multiple save slots.
True.
Let's not call the wrong number because that can happen sometimes, and it makes me sad when I do it because I'm a fool. Let's see. Bambi! Hi, Mio. Well, tell us about... Not about people around us, but like... Maybe? Seems to have a specific reason for playing judo. Says a lot, but he acts so little. Is he shy? That's cute. Yo, when he looks at Bambi, his eyes are gentle. Yo, why does he like music anyways? Still available with question marks. Not still available. Here's a hot friend of ours. Quite beautiful, fantastic. Right?
Karen is best girl.
Karen. Yeah. And then here's our teacher who's funny.
You can also click on Mio herself.
Yeah, but I didn't want to. Wait, no,
that was not all. Now you have to call her again.
No, we have to call her again. She's like, why? Why did you call me twice in a row? And I'm like, cause I'm a fool. Yo, they didn't even, when we were picking rooms, because you can pick rooms in this game, right? I picked this room, I didn't realize there was even, like, plush toys in this corner over here. If you guys see them.
I'm gonna say, yeah, like, I think the first game is the only game that shows you what your room looks like to confirm, like, the full room. The other games, I just have to, like, guess.
Once again, I noticed that N has a pleasant voice, and your voice is Gucci as hell, according to Dulahan.
Thank you.
I think so, too, though.
Alright. Look at all these people that like us, and, Shitara who does not like us.
Well, I mean, he's a stranger. Oh, look at him.
And then view the triangle.
Look at that. So lushy. Look at them. They're both adorbs.
Yeah, it's still a little lopsided, but not too lopsided that we're throwing off the balance. I love her little walk. She's so
like,
cute.
Shuffling along.
Bambi. Okay. Yeah. So, if you don't mind using this weekend, I would suggest using this weekend to oh, I didn't really even realize you're stressed. You're right. Oh. I was gonna say, you know what? Maybe they'll ask you to the fireworks festival, but if not, we could hopefully have another weekend to ask.
Final exams start tomorrow.
His name is Shitara.
Shitara. Shitara
Seiji
senpai.
Shitara. Yeah.
Language, pretty good. This is the side character, by the way. Math, pretty good. No, I don't want to go down from rank 1. Perfect. We got perfect. And we got perfect. So we might not be number 1 this time. Sounds sus. No, we dropped it. We dropped so bad. I thought we got perfect in subject.
Yeah, our intelligence isn't that hot, to be fair.
Yeah. Anyone get 69s?
I don't think so.
Adachi's not doing too bad. He didn't fail any exams. My rank's pretty good. I'm sad because it was better last time. Hi, Mio. You motivate me. That's cute. when you get your friends who are doing well and you're doing well and you push each other to do even better. Isn't that awesome? That's like a friendly rivalry right there. That stuff about the rivalry part. That's just friendship.
That is true. The thing is, I couldn't have a rivalry in high school because my rank in high school was 69th in the class, and so I didn't want to change it.
You couldn't be anyone's rival. You just had to be 69. Perfect. Yeah. Glad I studied hard. You didn't study hard, you fool. You would take a nap.
We were a flop actually.
Should we take
anyway,
a nap?
I would can I see your calendar?
Yeah.
Like, the actual calendar. Okay. You can take a nap, yeah, looking because it looks like you have some extra days off this month.
Yeah, let's take a nap. One nap time for us, please. And then we can do some other stuff. We should check the horoscope.
What's our horoscope?
We could
Oh, the kind of bad week if I'm looking at things.
We could just study.
Yeah, I think that's a fair choice.
We did really good at studying.
Yeah, that was pretty good for a bad luck week.
Yeah. Let's buy a present for Kaden. Something fashionable. Beauty supplement, men's fragrance, Camilla corsage.
Yes, the corsage.
Obviously.
I also have no idea what clothing you actually have bought. Like, do you have a swimsuit? Do you have a yukata? Do you have like a furry soda?
Last time. We have time for one nap this weekend. You know what? I don't. We'll check our closet later.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, the other day I was late to my collab because I was like, all right, I have 1 hour, I can take a nap. So I put
dangerously.
I put on a stopwatch and I woke up 15 minutes late for my collab. I was like, shit.
Rip.
I was so embarrassed.
It happens to the best of us. Cookie.
Yeah. Thank you for the stale cookie. It's not stale. It still tastes. The cookies have been sitting on my desk for like 3 or 4 weeks. But they still do taste all right. So, give me 1 moment to eat this. They're kind of dry though. So
when do cookies expire? Actually, that is something I've never thought about.
Well, I mean, my boss gave me a box of year-old Girl Scout cookies once. They were delicious.
Girl Scout cookies have to last a year anyway, because they only sell them like once a year, like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, cookies last a while before they expire, is what I'm learning. Because I also have some cookies next to me, and I was like, I got this like so many months ago. They have to be bad now, right? But like, I looked at the expiration date, and they say that I have another 2 months to go.
Mm-hmm.
They're also trying to advertise me to buy some Ritz crackers.
Thank you for the cookie, Sasha. And are you also eating a cookie? You can since you have your desk cookies, you could also have a cookie.
Yeah, I can eat some cookies. I can eat some of these.
Well, you eat your cookie, I'll talk then. This is good because we can hand each other off. When it's just me, I have to like chew awkwardly for like a solid 2 minutes, and then I can start talking. Let's see. Sasha says I bought these cookies yesterday and it expired in September. Excellent, excellent. It's nice when they're in an airtight package as well, because then that keeps them nice and fresh. Well, as fresh as packaged cookies can be. What kind of cookies are those, by the way?
Are you asking Sasha or me? I can't tell.
Either person.
I've got double stuffed Oreos.
Oreos, huh?
I feel like I'm being sponsored, but I'm not.
It's like, what kind of cookies do you have? These are Oreos. Buy them today. You know, as we do. You know, double stuffed Oreos. So I've never quite been a fan of Oreos for some reason. I don't know.
That's fair.
Everyone's like, how do you like to eat your Oreos? And I'm like, I like to tear them apart. Like to rip them to pieces first. I have double
scary
Oreos
way to
as well.
eat Oreos.
Fudge stripe cookies are nice.
Yeah.
Let me save real quick.
Oh, this is me just noticing now that double stuff only has one F.
A double stuff?
Yeah, for double stuff Oreos, it's just stuff with one F.
Why? Why not 2F?
I have no idea.
You
Anyway,
gotta be careful with logos and typography. You can actually spell a bad word if you don't use the right font.
Check your closet. Oh, that is true. They could trademark it. You're right. All right. Let's see next. Okay. Do you have Yukata? Do you have your swimsuit? And do you have furry soda or no?
No furry soda.
No. Okay. So we can go to the fireworks festival and we can go to the beach because it is summer, so there are those types of dates right now.
No, don't bully me. Axis says that I love Oreos because it's two faces she can rip off. No, two faces of the cookie.
That is true.
No,
I think
no, Axis, no. I wouldn't steal anyone's space. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. No. So we should schedule a date, huh?
Yeah, you can either schedule the fireworks festival one, or I think we should do for something like the beach.
Does it matter what kind of swimsuit as long as it's a swimsuit?
They do care about what type of swimsuit you wear. I don't remember what swimsuit style you own though.
Whoops. Let's see.
So that'll be a fun surprise.
This is the fireworks festival, yeah?
The fireworks festival is, the 7th of August.
At where, the beach?
It is, it's at, like, upper left one, yeah.
Sasha says, actually you can only rip off one face and devour the flesh underneath first and eat the skin. Why don't you just scrape the icing out? The three of us?
Yeah, you can do the three of us.
I can't
go. We just saved though, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So
reload or save scum, folks. It'll save your life.
Yeah.
We'll ask Nina Kunden, you know.
Yeah, and if Nina doesn't accept, we can do some RNG manipulation.
As in, we'll just call again next week. Save scumming. That's right. In this kind of game, you have to save scum, right, En?
I think it is. I think it is better to do so, but you could theoretically not. Look at how down bad he is for you.
He's so down bad. Can I save scum IRL? I don't think so, but you could always.
I think to save scum IRL, it means you would have to gaslight people.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. No? Oh, can't we meet right now? Okay.
Okay, so you decided to go just for a solo one? Alright.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wouldn't it be cute?
Yeah. Fair.
We can make a phone call today, too. Let's go to the beach.
Yeah.
Alright. Nina? Yeah. There's like, he's so hyped. Do you wanna, on the 24th, let's go to the beach?
Let's go get away. They say what they gonna say.
Sunbathing area, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
The three of us?
The three of us.
The three of us.
Because even if you want to go to
you
PvP
really want
mode...
the three of us to go together?
Yeah, even if you want PvP mode, you need to get them closer.
Quick saves when you load it, the autosave deletes. He's so down bad. He's like, just me and you, please. Alright, what should we do this week? Let's check the horoscope. Alright, we could, we still need to get our int up.
Yeah, I think it's more strategical to put your int up, because I think you don't need your charm higher right now, and you don't need your style higher either. Yeah, because like I said, if you're going for Nina, we need our intelligence higher than this. I think Nina requires 150 intelligence.
We're going to the beach, and I have a halter for bikini, which is cute! Everyone loves cute.
Yeah, they should hopefully be fine with this.
And the bow.
That's a cute look. Like, it really matches the bows on your swimsuit.
It does, actually. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm a little too early, but they're both already here because they wanted to get a private date with
again.
you.
Look at that.
Look at that.
We're all matching. We're all wearing white.
Mm-hmm. I definitely feel like I've heard his VA before.
Maybe. I can go tell you what his VA is.
Yeah, tell me other characters voiced by the same person.
Let me go check.
Mm-hmm. But it's not like Yosuke's voice actor or anything, or Reiji's.
No, it's not.
Because that's a distinct voice. If you heard that voice, you'd recognize it. Huh?
You might have recognized Nina's voice, which his voice actor is Kisaichi Atsushi from Meta Knight in the Kirby.
This is
you might
Kirby character.
You might also recognize him as Alba from DMMD.
Oh no! For real?
Yeah, for real.
For real.
Yeah, those are his two most well-known roles.
The most distinguished roles. Wow. Yo, but like the DMD voice cast isn't bad. I should play DMD someday, and then that's such a curse sentence.
Now.
Curse sentence to come out of my mouth. Cursed. Absolutely. You could watch the anime though. That's the safe for work version of DMMD.
True.
If you're looking for the plot.
It does have a lot of plot. I won't deny that.
It's DMD weird. I haven't finished it, but like the anime anyways, because I remember everyone being really excited. But the OP is good. The DMMD OP.
I just think in general, dating sims that get anime adaptations, they will always, in some way, be hot garbage fire, and I'm okay
because no, that's so Gucci. Well, you mean you can't just pick to go every boy route, right? Because those are
and like,
then you can't just do main boy either.
They either choose one guy, and I always, whatever they do, I'm always very question mark on their choice. Every single time, it's always a strange choice. It's never like the main guy, which would make sense if you had to choose only one dude.
Right, the cover boy, the man on the cover. I'm thinking I coughed off in my mouth, but.
Yeah, alternatively, they choose no guy, which is like, this is a romance.
They did that in Udapri. It's like Nanami, with her chill wave of music or whatever, like with her musical whatever, makes everyone be like, music in the world.
They did that also with the Spike Chunsoft Otome, the Bancho one, like Otome Kenkabancho.
I haven't seen that one.
They also made it so... I think it's a funny anime, for the record. The ending to the game makes me sad, but and then the other choice they make is we're doing every single route, which you don't have enough time in a 13 episode anime to do that. You are insane.
They're insane, but God, isn't that funny though? Like, Udapri's like 4 seasons of just spinning this poor girl around in circles. I think in the introduction of like what season 4, whatever, like Legend Star, they start off. She's like, "All right, I'm going to this musical event," and then like the first boys like come and they grab her, they snatch her into like a truck or whatever, and they start tossing her around, and then like the truck roof opens or something, and like a second group of boys like pull her around and start spinning her around, and like she gets snagged up into like a helicopter.
Kurahana, your designs get used in such wild things.
It's so funny. I recommend if you're for a wild ride, maybe watch Udapri. It's insane. I like marathon the whole series, and then like later my older sibling was like, "Hey, I don't think my roommate enjoyed you monopolizing the TV for Udapri." And I was like, "That's okay. I don't care what your roommate thinks."
Also, it looks like they did. I don't think either guy here has reacted to your swimsuit yet, right? So I assume it's they don't hate it.
But it's cute. It's cute. Let's go get changed. You haven't changed yet.
Oh dang! Now they can be
Yo.
like that. Not this hoodie. Not this.
Yes, the city. And the sunglasses too.
I respect the sunglasses. I think they're a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
But this bright purple hoodie.
Beach episode, you know you gotta show off the swimsuit a little bit, but this will happen never to me. Nina likes a swimsuit, but Anarashi. Look at you. We all swim a lot. We probably were doing club practice.
True.
Yo, what house sneaker? He's reverse bullying because last time he got bullied.
True. He's trying to get some leverage.
They're bullying each other. That's so funny.
He really swapped from one sleeveless hoodie to the other one, huh?
Yeah. It's so funny though. He's like, I'm going to carry around. Well, maybe he like swims it on in the ocean like a freak. You know, sometimes people like wear shirts into the ocean.
Yeah,
like, that's wet cloth, and it's going to be cold when you get out of there.
When I first met someone that like swims with a full t-shirt on, I was very surprised. I think it's a valid choice, just not a choice I'd make.
I think I've done it before. It sucks.
Yeah. Wet clothes are heavy.
They're cold.
Also
and they feel weird. You can't wet your little meow meow.
Yeah.
Hello, Blue. We just finished a beach day at once. Let's go. It's the perfect week.
We did not sleep with a wet t-shirt, I promise.
No more t-shirts for us. Oh, they're gonna call
calling?
Hello?
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah, what's up? You want to go somewhere with Nina and me? Yeah.
Okay. I'm not as surprised anymore.
It's not a place to play around, but we're going to the park. The waterfront park. Of course. Habataki Station. We can't afford to forget.
No.
Going out with you two must be fun. You say that all the time, though. You've done it before.
She says that as if she's not already hung out.
Yeah, must be fun, you know. Yo, let's check the trends.
True.
Let's check the trends for once. Also, Sasha, I know Nen said this. No sleep with the wet clothes. That would be a freak move. But you know, sometimes you do sweat enough that your like clothes get all wet, and that's freaky. How do you sweat that much in your sleep?
Actually, do you want to wear something to for matching clothes dialogue?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we should be back. I didn't say anything because I wanted to make a nice clean cut. When I spice these two together to post on YouTube. The thing about stream VODs together is that it turns out like 20 million gigabytes bigger than the two files next to each other, which kind of sucks, you know.
Also, it looks like we're up. At least I can see us on Twitch.
Perfect. Well then, we should be good to go. Hopefully it's not dead for everyone again, because it would suck if it were. I would cry, maybe. I wouldn't cry, but I'd be super sad. But yes, hopefully everything's good, Gucci to go.
What are we pairing with this shirt, by the way?
Pants.
Okay, yeah, it looks like some people are seeing us now.
You see us? Excellent. This floral skirt would... A whole cute outfit. What if we made it athletic?
Look, we're so cute with this.
Active.
Would you rather be active or cute?
Well, we need to get closer to one of our guys, yeah?
Yeah, we need to get closer to Fujiyama, I think, for some CGs, so yeah.
Look at this absolute disaster of an outfit that we're going to wear to our date.
We do not sleep with a wet t-shirt.
We don't sleep with a wet t-shirt. No, we don't sleep with a wet t-shirt. We wouldn't sleep with a wet t-shirt. Why would you even say that we sleep with a wet t-shirt? It's gross. And the only time you would sleep with a wet t-shirt is if you were like laying down. Well, actually, here's a fun story. I fell asleep in a sauna once. fully clothed because I wanted
Overheat.
to. And I woke up and I
Perish.
was completely covered in sweat. I was like, I see how it is. And that's the closest I've gotten to wearing wet clothing while sleeping. That could have been a dangerous situation. I could have just gone for an eternal nap.
True.
But I didn't. I'm too early. Nina's already here. With his spiderweb shirt, actually.
Ah, matches with the outfit I constantly wear in this game.
No one should ever do that, but why did it come up in the first place? Because weren't we talking about sleeping with, like, wet t-shirt, right? And that's the closest.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, we were talking about like going to swim with like clothing and how that's an inconvenience afterwards.
Right, right. Like, if you wear, like, a t-shirt into, like, the ocean. Not only that, it gets all salty, too, and salty clothes are super uncomfortable. You know, your private date. Yo, they're both wearing tank tops.
True.
Mm-hmm.
We're all wearing different colors this time.
You look good today with your t-shirt with this half-naked model on it, Hazuki K, and your sporty skirt and your wristband. You get your bed all wet and salty, and it would get moldy. Please don't, God, please don't wear a wet t-shirt to bed. You're gonna get sick. The outfit with half-naked model Hazuki K suits you well. So he loves the style of clothes. He loves Hazuki K, huh?
Oh, they didn't talk about Hatsuki K. I'm sad.
No, yeah, I know, right? Weather is nice, the wind feels good. But yeah, guys, don't sleep with wet clothes on. It'd make you feel sad and wet. Cat? And a kitten. Cute.
I was willing to believe that the cat noise was me accidentally making that noise somehow first, and not your game.
Yo, apparently I make cat sounds unconsciously sometimes. Like, someone got a good fat clip of me like making a cat noise like during a collab once, and like some other times.
Is this why one of your emotes has you with cat ears?
Mm-hmm. Just the pop emote and like the whole other like series of like bitty kitty. So if you pay like or cheer bits, then you could unlock those. But please don't do that. Yo, cat collection. You are the cat. You are the cat. You've been surrounded, assimilated into the cat collection.
So many cats.
Speaking of, I haven't checked Neko Atsumi in like weeks. No.
Your cats, they're lonely.
They're lonely. Apparently there's Neko Atsumi for VR, but... What? Tutorial?
Oh, you unlocked a new minigame! Congrats! I don't think you've ever unlocked this minigame even once in the previous games, and so the fact that you're unlocked the third, the third game style, which is 3-person mode of this minigame, is wild as your first run of it.
Oh, Sasha, thank you for continuing the gift sub. Glad that you're sticking around. Five and thrive.
The previous 2 games don't give you a tutorial on this, so I was ready to be the tutorial, so, surprise.
Roll it, touch it to let it roll, then aim for the icon you want and touch it again. So touch the hearts, just did these 2. Match the movements, so tap, slide, or touch it for a long time.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah, you had to press that to start to show the game that you're free.
Again?
Also, there was
Wait, I clicked out.
Yeah. Long hold, you got it.
We haven't arrived yet, so are you switching off? Wait, how do you switch off?
I played the PSP version, so I don't know.
There we go.
That was a long hold, boy. You missed the slide one at the bottom.
Again?
Yeah, and then right there you just touched where it wasn't there, so. Your health is in the upper left corner, by the way.
Yare yare. Play with me some. How the hell do I do that? How do I swap boys? Do I have to hit them?
I think there was an explanation tutorial, but you went away from it, so I don't know.
Shit. What do I do? Well, can we Google it? Can we Google what to do? Or is this game so niche that they don't explain how to do it when you Google it?
I can try, but give me a moment.
Please. Oh God. Oh Lord.
We should have just read the both pages of the tutorial.
I did. I think I read. But my brain cells weren't big enough.
You didn't read the second page. You went to the second page, but you swapped right back.
Y'all. I'm dying here. I'm dying, Scoob.
Yeah, I don't know if they.
We can't even clip it because it's been like a hot minute. We can't clip it to go backwards in the clip to see the page tutorial.
Yeah, no. I can't find an explanation for this right now. So you'll just have to wait until the next time you do this.
What if
I did see a button in the upper left corner of the right screen when you first started, though, that looked like it was for swapping, but it's gone now. Maybe it had something to do with that. I don't know.
QR. What if I?
I would just concentrate on playing this minigame.
Fine, okay. I'm so
You're gonna
sorry.
lose it for the record, based on how you've been playing so far, but because your health is pretty low.
I feel so sorry. I'm so sorry. I clicked something. I clicked
like the.
I'm so sorry, Nina-kun.
Yeah, I don't.
Let's go out just the two of. No, see you later. You talked to only Arashi-san. That was cruel. I'm so sorry. Shit.
I don't know if maybe clicking on the like exclamation point star might have helped. I don't know. Like I said, I played the PSP versions. I don't know what swapping is like. What's today's day in the
We'll find out when I save. We saved! We Gucci! We Gucci, guys! We Gucci! We Gucci! We save state! Let's go!
I don't know if you're gonna get the minigame again, though.
Who cares? That was a hard minigame. I love this Hazuki outfit. Hazuki outfit.
Honestly, a good way to make a nickname out of his full name.
Mm-hmm. He didn't. No one said anything about Hazuki though. They can see things that are far away. Are there going to be cats this time? We've been cat simulated. Cat simulated. Will we be able to do it?
I don't know. We'll see. I think there's a good chance we will, but.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. I'll read the tutorial properly. Let's see. Sometimes
they don't say.
Yeah, I think it is touching the star so that you get, because it says that gives you special options. And so I have to assume one of the special options is
the swap boys.
Yeah, but can you go to the left side again, just like the first page, just in case. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, guys, I've actually been cursed. I don't want to leave you out, Nina-kun.
Like I said, I think we do have to figure out with the star. Like, you try and aim for the star when it happens.
Oh, we can swap. You can swap out.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so one of the star options has to be swapping out.
Mm-hmm.
We can't try tapping the other guy because that's on the screen that is not a touch screen. Is the reason why.
I missed it.
Exclamation.
I missed it. What are you talking about? He wants to know too. Let me swap out.
Gotta just get the next exclamation point.
It's Albus Night, isn't it?
There's one.
I
Get
keep
it.
missing it. I keep missing it. It's so hard to get it.
It has a predictable pattern though, so like in its trajectory at least. It's not the thing at the top right. It's not.
Let's switch places. Okay. Oh, automatically. This is such a hard minigame. And for
It's
what?
not. I think you're just not used to it. Because I played the second and first games version of this, and it's pretty easy in my opinion. Oh my god, what are these?
Swap.
It really is just a gotcha roulette, huh?
Why and for what?
Okay, so yeah. See, I don't think it was in our hands the other time,
You guys
except
were
for
on
the star.
Good terms. Yeah. Why? It's really fun. You feel the same, right? Oh, look at his blushy little face, though.
Yeah, maybe doing a solo version of this minigame would have been a better tutorial for you, but hey!
He lets you touch his hair because he doesn't like it when you touch his hair normally. So it's really
Anyway,
cute. Isn't it cute that he lets you here?
Yeah. You're...
He's going home!
Yeah. You really did abandon the middle.
Sorry, dude.
I am curious to see if that affected the Mio reading or not, then.
I feel bad for Fujiyami-kun. I must be careful next time. It's not my fault that it's a fucking roulette, okay? It's not my problem, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. What should we focus our points into? We can do anything. We could do leisure and love.
I would do judo.
Oh, my cakes!
Alright, I want to check with,
Mio.
yeah, Mio.
Let's check real quick. It'll be like an off-balance triangle.
Yeah, and this should be the fireworks festival date. That's a solo date.
With Nina-kun again.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we haven't triggered like any bombs.
Because this game is a lot easier with bombs. Guys will only be able to rumor bomb you.
We're still balanced.
Okay. Yeah, they will only be able to rumor bomb you if you have been on a date at least once with them. Third and fourth game, easy rumor bombs.
Easy clap. Wait, this is wrong. I need to go back to save. Let's save. Like a smart person, we should save. I don't think they should have done the walking minigame like that.
I'm curious to know if you would be okay with the just like two-person walking mini game.
Maybe. I mean,
the two-person one is a lot less complicated.
Oh, it's neutral, completely neutral.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be okay. Let's do it. Oh, he came along too!
Surprise!
When you invite you want to come all alone, but he cared. He was like, man, it's kind of shitty that he went home by himself last time, so...
You know what? That's sweet, I guess.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Nina's willing to give up on the single date he wanted.
Mhm. Why weren't you busy that day?
Surprise, no longer busy. It
No
happened.
longer busy. Oh, I felt my knee like pop just now. I'll have
That's
strawberry
from your
condensed
stress.
from stress. Shares their desserts
Damn,
in the
everyone
end.
here likes their condensed milk.
Put all kinds of cheerful in mine. Cute. Ominous colors. Don't you know you're only supposed to like pick 2 or 3 colors so it like synergizes you?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the taste. Wasn't there like a fun fact on like Persona 5 or whatever? One of the answers for like the questions like for fruit syrup, right? Or whatever.
I've never played Persona 5.
Well, we gotta change that someday. But like one of the classroom answers or whatever is like, what makes the flavor like flavorful? It's like the aroma, because all the ingredients and shit are the same. But like the only thing that changes is like what the scent.
Yeah, that is how flavor works in general.
Yeah,
It's very scent based.
that's kind of weird though. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
That's why they sell like tabs, like they're like, you know, scratch and sniff Snickers, stickers, not Snickers. Oh my god, scratch and sniff stickers. They sell those to put on like soda tabs, so that you can like flavor like,
your
for example,
soda
like
by smelling it.
yeah, you can also flavor like canned like sparkling water with that as well.
Right, when you smell sparkling water, the strongest thing is like the smell of like the flavor, and then like you taste it. It doesn't really taste that much.
Yeah, so that's how they like make it so that you can have like different flavors without actually having something added to the drink itself.
That's weird. Kind of smart. Sasha says like scratch and sniff Snickers.
Yeah.
That's I didn't know that. That's weird. Gucci.
I
though.
associate scratch and sniff stickers as a relic of the past, but they still use them. So
I think I saw them around. I remember having a bunch of banana scented ones, but I didn't like the smell of bananas, so you know, but you buy it because it's a roll and it's a good price. Let's see, but let's continue. Green tea and milk are so yummy. Oh, that's such a cute thing to say.
you are all fighting each other for who has the best shaved ice.
Let's go look at this guy. You know, our 3-person date that wasn't supposed to be.
Surprise.
Surprise.
I'm still surprised that Nina like bothered to do that. Like that is a very nice thing of him to do.
It's so cute. That's cute.
Nina, good boy, actually. Question
He
mark?
is a good boy. He's a good underclassman. He's just a good boy. He just dresses like this.
Yeah. The roast.
He wants to share. He wants to share the view of this with his friends. He invites his upperclassman who bullies him to things like his date that he was supposed to be on with his girl that he wants to spend all his time with. Yo, this is a good boy right here. And he's polite. He uses the honorifics correctly. Yeah, you weren't even invited.
I mean, he was invited, just not initially.
Not initially. We will both walk you home. Do not give me that stupid mini. Oh, God bless.
Oh, that's a pretty fan.
And he's got like the whole lantern of him, right? Or is that a fan too?
That's also a fan. It's just a different style of fan.
Okay. I should have brought a fan too. I just wore like a corsage.
I don't think did you own a fan?
I owned like a fan.
Oh, the villain.
I can't believe it turned out like this though.
I also can't believe it turned out like this.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, there's also the night parade this month if we want to invite them to the amusement park.
Even though we could do anything, but we should study, right?
Yeah, you should study.
Let's see if I have a hair accessory though.
You should. You have 2 fans.
Yeah, but like we want to wear something to make it cute, right? Here.
That does not count as an accessory.
Well,
for
it
the,
should. It should, okay?
Lucky item.
It's a hat. And it's cute. I'm just gonna study because I feel like it's important to get our brains up. Night parade?
Yeah, you want to save before you do this?
Yes, I will save. This is such a run.
It is. I'm glad though.
I'm so glad you told me to get my gym stat up. You were like, please, oh god.
Yeah, can you imagine? You could have went this entire run without meeting these people.
They're so dumb and funny. It's the fact that they're kind of dumb too that's like makes it even better. When's the night parade? This month?
Yeah, it's this month, so you can do the 21st.
There we go. Amusement park.
Yep.
The three of us. Okay, perfect. Don't forget to tell Nina, and then what if he forgets to tell Nina? Then it's a
Can you
solo date.
imagine? I don't know. I've never gotten to the point in 3-person mode where like it initiates Pride versus Pride mode. So I don't know if there will be like can you imagine if there is a time where like it's like let's go on a 3-person date and the guy just doesn't like invite the other guy. He's just like no.
That would be horrible, but kind of funny.
A reverse Nina.
Reverse Nina. It's a perfect week
Anyway.
for naps. The whole week. It's a health week.
I would do judo.
Okay.
We can nap in September.
Can you remember the 21st night of September? We are sleepy. We're going to be late.
Yeah.
We're going to be late to
That was a good week though.
It was. We're going to be so late for our date. I'm sad. I'm sad.
Maybe we won't. You'll never know. Maybe we'll be so stressed that we're on time.
Sad.
Yeah. Also for the top, I suggest wearing the. Oh right, it is getting to autumn, isn't it? That coat looks like it'll be a little too heavy though.
What if I just clear my outfit? Like, what an outfit this is.
For the top, try wearing the outfit that matches with Arashi.
Like the top? Like...
Yeah, like there's a...
The one with the stars on it, right? 3 stars?
Yeah. You actually have quite a few clothes that match with him, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. I need to get bottoms.
Yeah. Apple bottom jeans,
This is
jeans, boots.
Boots with the fur. Everybody was looking at her.
August is still summer, so it's probably fine.
Yeah, this is an outfit that people would wear.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe not the fan though, but like... Here, I can't see, so I get to be active, you know?
Yeah.
There, we'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. I'm a little too early. Still. Let's go. Look good. That outfit suits you. I like it. He didn't mention the brand.
I'm surprised. Maybe it's only specific to 2-person dates then.
Mm-mm-mm.
Because I know he usually does.
Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna scare Nina again? You're gonna stick him in the places he doesn't like? Stop bullying him. He's just a baby. He's 1 year younger than you. He's just a little guy. You keep bullying him.
It happened.
Bullying, he bullying affectionate, but he also hates to be left out because it's like that's like a Mikorin thing, right? From Nozaki is like, will you guys keep going to the bathroom without me? I want to come along too. Isn't it cute?
I think that Mikorin and Nina have very similar energies.
They do, they do. God, the brain cells on this. The brain, good, big brain, Gucciness. They have opposite opinions about the amusement park. Night parade. Were you unhappy? He liked it today, but he didn't. Wait, the night parade!
Oh, isn't dang weird. Maybe night parade's only for 2 people dates then. My bad.
Okay, we can't do it again this month. Because I have money for the flea market. And I'm gonna... Maybe we should study this week and then take a fat nap.
Alright.
The next week. For a whole week.
Whole week is a bit extreme in my opinion.
But like, look at us. But also...
That's a lot of stat lowering,
we need to go to the flea market.
Yeah, it's better to just nap on the weekends in my opinion.
But the flea market.
Yeah, you can... You don't have enough money for the flea market.
But like, it only comes around every so often.
Fine. Before you go, check with the fashion trends.
Right, the fashion trends. Tank top, gray fan. Right. Well, we can do some of that.
Try doing as much of it as possible, at least.
This is a fan.
Are we currently wearing a tank top already?
Tank top, yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
We need some gray. We need something gray. We need the apple bottom jeans with the boots and the fur. Everybody was looking at her in her horrible outfit.
Yeah, that works. I don't think it's the worst outfit, at least.
It's not the best. Well, let's get ready to save scum. That's still cute, though. It's like, look at this cute shirt I bought. Let's go.
Alright, flea market time. If you can get to the point where you get the new game plus item, that would be good as well before the end of the game. I don't know if you will, but maybe.
Oh, this is kind of cute.
You already own that shirt.
I already have it?
Yeah, because every single time I look in your clothes, I always see that shirt. I'm like, it looks kind of like Among Us.
Sus? Sussy Baka? I can't believe I got the rules for like the Among Us is kind of weird this morning on PS Stream. It was it wasn't that you're supposed to like not like report. It was just that the imposters were supposed to kill as many people as they could as fast as they could.
Oh.
That's how we were playing it today.
Wild.
Really?
I'm surprised you did not check the accessories before at all, because I feel like accessories is an important part.
Oh, we don't have a hairband. We have a traditional hair. We have like this stuff, but like, I think I won because I got a pink one.
Sure.
I have a red one at home though. I'll take this one.
No, save the rest of your money for birthday gifts.
Okay.
Also, remember we need to save money for Valentine's Day.
Right.
And Christmas.
Okay. It's like, no. No. Like telling a dog they can't have a treat.
Oh, we didn't get to Karen.
Oh.
And we were so fashionable today.
It's Karen, she's with Taicho.
Yeah, but she's not gonna rate our fit. She's not help level us up.
Why are you so stiff, sir? It's not like you have to enforce school rules. She's playing with grade school kids, you know, that's good. What's your problem, Taicho? You can't play seriously when you play with kids. I think it's good to not go easy on them, because if you go too easy on them, then they'll be like, no.
You're here to humble them.
They gotta learn. She put all her power when she served the ball. Everyone is frightened. It was a spike. I think it's still okay to play with kids like that, you know, just if you're fired up a little bit, but I mean, do be careful with kids, but also don't treat them like babies.
True.
They're gonna get a complex that way. Yo, your brain cells are somewhere else completely, Karen. Love it for you.
No guilt.
She knows that she was right. Yo. It is a good week for love activities, leisure.
You can try napping, yeah, that's fair.
For the whole week, yeah?
Yeah. Based on that horoscope, yeah, fair.
Yo, what's up, Nina? Yeah, I'm free. Yeah, let's do it.
A whole day.
Uh-huh. Don't be late. That's why we took a whole nap this week.
2-person date, unless he's like, actually, I invited Fujiyama.
I invited our third friend. We gotta wear something cuter than this. Actually.
I mean, it's also trendy though, so he can comment on that, but yeah.
That's true. Got a natural look. Yes. Fine, we'll go with the trendy look. We'll go with the stupid trendy look. I hate that look, by the way.
The trendy look, the only part of the trendy look you're going with is the fan.
You know, they wanted to do gray and tank top.
Oh, you going with the whole thing? Okay.
These are all trendy look.
You are the most fashionable.
We're fashion, baby.
Is it already, like, does it already count as autumn? Crap. Hopefully we're not too cold.
Yeah. But if we're too cold, he could lend us his shirt like a gentleman. Do I look weird? You should try something else. He doesn't seem to like this sort of clothes. That's right, because you look like a clown.
Wait, what style did I didn't even realize it actually activated as a style.
I don't know.
Was it natural? Did it count as natural? Because that might be why, because he hates natural clothes.
It wasn't natural, I don't think, because I canceled. I didn't confirm.
Yeah, I don't know then.
Oh no, you told me about this.
Yeah. Yeah, that was gonna be my guess for the record too.
Oh my god.
Because I think there is a slight dialogue difference between when they're serious and when they're joking.
You can't tell though. It's text.
Yeah, no, but like there's slight like there is okay. First, there is voice acting. B, there is slight differences in text words as well. My friend is pretty good at figuring that out.
Nice. Your friend didn't give me the boppin' cell phone tune though, so
Yeah.
from one.
Different friend.
Oh, okay. You went to the ocean.
Yeah.
You're a good boy. What kind of music do you like? Anything trendy. Trance and upbeat music. Yo, trance ain't bad.
He's gonna kill his hearing.
Then your ears hurt. That's true. But I bet he gets carried away. You like close your eyes and you're like in a different world altogether. No, you don't have to listen to her advice. Please don't change yourself for someone else.
I mean, he should listen at a lower volume, to be
But
fair.
like he shouldn't listen to like things that he doesn't want to.
That's also true.
I like our clown outfit.
Clown fit.
I don't like it. I said I like it, but I don't like it anymore. Yo, it's because everything changed.
Damn.
Everything changed when we weren't looking.
What's our horoscope?
Give me a sec to get the clown outfit off. Let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna select this for now and then I'll go back and change stuff. Gloves. And we can study. We got gloves. We got formal gloves. You wear these fucking long gloves to, like, study. Why and for what?
Who knows?
This is an outfit.
It is a choice with those gloves.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, nothing looks good like this. Oh, but this is a pretty cute fit if you put these two together, but the gloves, like, throw the whole thing off.
Yeah,
like,
the gloves are doing something.
Like, these two together would be a really cute look. Like, actually.
And then you changed.
I can't believe
Also, when the weekend happens, I would like to also call Mio again, just because I need to check Fujiyama's affection for you.
Okay. It's Ruka. Let's go to a coffee shop. Because we didn't buy you a birthday present.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
He's too poor.
He's too poor. If you had just walked home, he would have said yes. Fujiyama's birthday, let's get him a present.
Yeah, we gotta give our Polycule members a birthday present. He likes the sports bag.
And we have 3 rich.
This is only exactly 3 rich that we had. Did we not get a paycheck yet?
I don't know. I think we had 30 last time I looked. He's like, oh yeah, baby, it's a bag.
Bags are nice.
Mm-hmm.
If someone gave me a bag that was like a style I liked, I'd be cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we did get a paycheck.
Nice. The kinds of stuff that I like is not things that people would buy for me. Like the super fluffy, cute like things that you see on the internet.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things that like especially like the two of us that we like, I feel like are not things that most people would think I'm gonna give a gift for this.
Right. It's like that's something niche. You make money and you buy it yourself because no one else will buy it for you.
All right, call Mio.
Mio time, and then we're gonna take a fat nap. A cat nap.
True.
Let's see the triangle.
Yeah.
Oh, solid.
Okay. Solid, I think, means that you're getting to the 3-person ending. Right now.
Everyone's fleshy and really cute though.
Yeah. Go back to just the normal Fujiyama thing.
He's like smirking. He's like, oh yeah, I would share my lunch with this person.
Yeah.
My one of 2 lunches.
Because there is a CG that I want to try and get us, but I don't know if we can because Fujiyama's affection's still too low. Because Fujiyama needs to be at the 2nd highest, the open mouth smile.
Yeah.
In order to get to that CG.
Well, it's nap time.
If not, there is a different CG I can give us later on. Anyway, so we're not no CGs, but
No CGs. Well, let's take a nappy. Wah. Our stats are looking solid, but not solid enough for Rose Queen.
they're not actually that bad for Rose Queen.
Yo, we could study, but we could also do fitness.
Yeah, cause studying, if you get, the only thing you're missing for Rose Queen right now is, you need 130 intelligence.
Let's get it. Whoa, where the fuck did you come from? I'm getting sleepy. An email from Nina. He's on his field trip. What should you do? Read it now.
You're gonna get in trouble.
My field trip album part 1. Let's start over with Itso Gyogoku observational. Right, because he has his 2nd year.
Yeah.
To be continued. He's gonna send you emails throughout class. You're gonna get in trouble. Osako-chan, hello.
Osaka's gonna kill you.
I'm sorry. Clean the blackboard today. That is such a kind punishment.
It is.
Very sorry. As you should be.
English teacher. I guess it's just technically language teacher, but a language and literature teacher.
Yeah. I mean, if something like that happened to me, I'd be mortified.
I'd also be mortified.
I'd be like, shit, I can't believe it. I never was the kid to have like a phone
Oh,
out
there's a
during
lot of
school.
days off this week.
Yeah, but like now I'm like on the phone all the time. I see how it is. Yo, but there's... This week is not good.
This week is a trash week.
What should we do? It's S, so we can nap.
You can either nap or we can use the other days off we have this week to ask out on dates.
What days do we have off?
We have today off and we have Friday off, as well as the upcoming
Oh, because they're
Sunday.
yellow, okay.
Yeah, and then we can save before you call someone to ask them out on a date.
As we should. Thank you so much for the reminder. Call. Yo, I don't think we're going to get the ending today. The baby went.
Who knows?
Yo, Nina, you wanna do date stuff with us three? The three of us? Where to? Karaoke?
We can do something else.
We haven't done karaoke in a hot minute. You really want the three of us to go together? Yes. Station Square. Dullahan!
Yo,
wait,
holy
10?
cow.
10? Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Dullahan! Thank you, that's very much appreciated. Who gets him? Who got hit? Who got hit with the Gucci Gotcha bullets? Give me a sec. Let's see. Soul got one. Kydrin, Rare, Cam, Shitai, Beardroof, someone I don't know. Oh, Gilly got one, and Suki got one. And then thank you so much, Dullahan. It's pop time.
Pop
Nice.
it off.
And soon, if they approve it, it will also be knife time. Thank you, Dullahan. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you are in chat, please do thank Dullahan for the gift subs. If not, please just enjoy your emotes too. Vibe, thrive, have a Gucci time, as I like to say.
That's a pretty good line, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, we got the date still. Let's go. I can't remember what happened like 2 minutes ago, but that's okay. Something exciting happened.
We scheduled a date.
We scheduled a date. Now we're gonna schedule naps for the rest of the week? Yeah.
You're so close to Rose
My
Queen.
lunchbox is empty. Are they gonna share lunch with you? Your girlies? Your girl homies? Your girlfriends? Is it big? Are you eat big? Did you eat big because you predicted I'd forget lunch? That's in the morning anime. She does her lunchbox like anime characters and stuff?
Her mom does it.
Cute! Isn't bento art adorable though?
It is.
It's good, but like
I like the ones that look like for example Studio Ghibli characters. I think those are cute.
The thing is, I eat so big that I worry that like if I ever had like a lunch the size of a bento box, I would still be really hungry afterwards.
Maybe.
Because like I've seen the sizes and they aren't that big. I'm like, oh, I'm always so hungry. Why?
There's a lot of different ingredients in a bento box, at least, though, so you got a lot of
That's
variety.
Yeah, big meal. But if it feels like it wouldn't be big enough to eat. You need more food. But that's just because I eat lots of food.
Yeah, lunch for me is usually very small. Like I eat like a cup of soup, and that's my lunch usually.
That's tiny. Sometimes I skip lunch, but like it's like, oh yeah, I definitely eat. If I have cup noodles, I may eat 2 or 3
And
of
it's
them at
also
once.
another day off in case you want to save and ask out on a date.
Ask out on a date. Let's do it. I'm still thinking about more pops. I definitely need to make more pop emotes for people in the future.
If you question, by the way.
Yes.
So I have 2 things. So I think well, I guess there's 3 things you can do in this scenario. You can either ask Tsuchiyama on a solo date to try and raise his affection, so we can try and get more 3-person CGs. You can ask for another 3-person date to just harmonize that more, or we can ask Nina on a date to try and start activating PvP mode.
Whoa, those are options. Those are options. Why don't we try options? I think anything will happen naturally, and it'll be a joy to see any of them happen. Also, Dullahan, that is correct. Pia Pop is good. I got a good collection of pop emotes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I made them, and then I tell people I made you a pop emote, and then that's how we do. Like, here's a pop emote. Yeah, I do it before I ask them, so that sometimes they'll be like yes, or sometimes they'll be like no. 3 of us.
All right. I think either is a fair choice.
Oh, good thing we saved. We can call Nina.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. I almost like caught my headphones on something. Give me a sec to check my phone. And then I'll load the save. Back. Ooh, yeah, that would have been bad if I did I load my save? This one, right? Now we do the thing, right? We call Nina this time. Oh, a message!
You can still leave.
Yeah. I thought someone was going to start streaming, but it was instead I saw a soup tier list when I so for the sake of lurk, I suppose I'll lurk in the soup tier list for a hot minute. The aquarium. I love that the fish gets a little bow.
Same. I think it's cute. I assume it's merch you can buy.
Yeah?
Like in universe, not like in our life. There are merch that we can buy for this. But not that.
Yeah, of course my answer is okay, but I can't just be the 2 of us. Valid, fair, understandable. Please don't make me pick where we're going to, because I can't remember.
Yeah, I also didn't memorize it right now, so
It's not Habataki Station though.
Okay.
I think.
Alright.
What's the trendy clothes?
I don't remember. I like the fact that you go to this part to change your outfit, though. They'll tell you to change your outfit when you go to the date proper.
I think this outfit's fine anyways. It's a freaky outfit, but like... Where are we supposed to meet?
Ooh,
Station Square.
Yeah.
It's not Habataki Station. See?
Oh, I did think that they were faking. They faked me out there for a second.
All you have to do is memorize the other place that you were supposed to go out to.
That's what yeah, that's true. But
what if they were both wrong?
Yeah, what if they were both the same thing?
Fair enough. Clothes are too thick?
Yeah, and you're dressed too warm.
Damn.
You are wearing a winter coat, to be fair.
Why are they so picky? It's such a cute outfit.
He is also the style guy, to be fair. I mean, they're all picky, but like, I think it makes sense for him.
Fair enough, fair enough. Fine, I'll be careful. I'll be careful. I've picked bad clothes for dates before in the past. It doesn't really, it's not that much of a hit to, like, the date affection, right?
It does affect the affection.
But, like, not that much, right? Damn.
I don't remember the actual, like, numerical value. But, like, I know, for example, that, like...
Here.
Yeah, that you can, like, it is a lot easier to get a guy's affection up if you dress in his preferred style clothing. Which is why I was trying to get you to dress more in active clothing, to get Fujiyama's affection higher so that we can get certain three-person CGs. Maybe we can potentially get them both equal to 4.
Stop being so lovey-dovey. He's jealous. I missed.
It happens. It's okay. We're getting them more to even, and your HP is still full.
Getting busy because of judo. I want to talk to her too. Can we please switch places? Got it. At least they're nice about it too.
That is true. They're communicating.
They're commuting. That's very important in a polycule.
True.
I'm cool, thanks, little heart.
Sounds so arrogant.
I think you should have that self-confidence. Yo, I missed. If I say I don't want to let you go home, what will you do? We lost HP.
Yeah, cause when we missed the exclamation point, that means we hit a point that did not register as like, this is somewhere you should be touching right now.
I missed it again. You guys seem to have so much fun. Okay. I am trying, okay?
You can ask the Swap King, I'm sure.
He's a little bit shy.
Yeah, because like at this point there's no point to keep doing Nina's because he's already at full affection.
Let's
there
switch
we go.
places. Yep, there we go. That's not my bed hair. You should be aware already this atmosphere. What are they talking about? Still have time, right?
Oh, are you going to phase 2? No, okay. I was like, I don't know if there is a phase 2 in this version of the minigame.
A phase 2?
Yeah, these have 3 phases in the second one.
Okay.
Oh, what if you get the bomb?
Swap?
Oh, we don't need the swap right now though.
Dolahan says, I suddenly realized I would never played games like this myself, but everything looks interesting. Thanks for showing, Ethan. We have to thank N for this, because this game was N's idea to play.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite video game series. I'm happy to share.
Yeah, I totally just called up N one day and said, hey, do you want to do a thing? It'd be fun if we did, like, Otome games or something like that together, and then N was like, hey, what about this one? I believe. Right? Isn't that kind of how it went along?
I don't remember. Maybe. That sounds like it could have happened.
We have to scroll back in our DMs sometime to check that out then. Let's see, Shadow says, not gonna lie, that always made me a little sad in games. You spend all this time raising social link with a character, and you have to bench them indefinitely to go hang out with someone else you don't like as much. You know what? Who cares if you like a character, or you max them out or whatever? You can still spend time with them if you want. It's kind of sad that that's what happens in Persona 4 and stuff. Like, when you finish hanging out with a character, you don't hang out with them again. But I think...
you can still hang out with characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Now. Yeah.
I mean, you can always just go ahead and, like... What's it? Make up events that you... Make up events in your mind. Be like...
Like, in this game, you should still hang out with people that you have at Tokimeki State. I'm just saying, specifically for this minigame, if we're trying to do the epic 3-person mode, it is more strategical. Just for this minigame's context only.
I keep missing that damn star.
Yeah, and that star would have been a good, like, getting the swap would have been nice.
Is this fun next time we go? Let's make it just the two of us.
Oh, right.
Wow!
No. That's what the lyrics to the Witch Doctor goes like.
I did my best. I did
But
my
like even
best.
Fujiyama didn't leave us in midway through the
Yeah,
lock.
he wasn't
So he didn't
like
feel as awkward.
he wasn't like I'm going home. Yeah, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry, sweeties, that I did this to you all. Juggling both characters, it's brave, that's true. But you're all besties together.
Yeah, we are supposed to be in a polycule after all.
Right. You
Anyway, I
have
think
to.
the culture festival's coming up next month.
You have two hands and they're both meant for holding.
Yeah. So we just need to make sure that our intelligence gets to 130 before that time.
Okay, let's check the thing. It's a neutral week
Next
for
week will
studying.
be really good for studying as well.
Hey, Nina-kun, Fujiyama, we're going to have tea, right?
Yeah, let's have tea where none of us sit in a way that makes us look at each other.
You know, swap these two guys around and you'd be perfect.
Yeah, literally. Like, why don't they?
Because they dum-dum.
It just makes it look like they have conflict. Anyway, which do you want to ask them about?
Preferences. Do you like a specific type of girl? And if you like you. Yeah? He only thought about food.
And judo.
I might know. You both like the same kind of girl. This is the perfect month to talk about it. It's February, after all. Why do I have to have a specific type of girl that I like? Because we're talking about girls and your preferences. Not a very Gucci week for us.
Yeah, we got one intelligence up though during that week.
Oh no. They talked about Karen. Karen-sama is Karen. Run, ma'am. Oh no, what happened? I'm like curious, but like, it's like, no, something's happening for sure.
The drama.
The drama. She went to the school roof, you know? I hope we get a CG. Oh
We
yeah,
do.
baby, let's go.
I really like the CG. I think it's very nice.
For anything. Yo, don't treat me special. Don't put me on a pedestal. Treat me like you treat anyone else, because if you put someone up there, they'll get lonely and sad.
True facts.
ただ生きているだけでも勝手についてくる。だから家を出たのに、いつまでも花椿一族。
No, you're not. Just a vibe, ma'am.
いいって、みんなそうだもん。それに親もね。
One sec.
それが嫌で嫌で、高校入学と同時に家を出た。親も自分も改めて自分たちを見直すために。
Yeah, I never noticed how good this song sounds. I like this rendition of it.
I apologize about that. My mom's doing like tax stuff right now, so like you know, tax stuff. So need to know like your graduation year and like how many months of student loans I've already paid off. What
Depression.
a painful thing to hear. Hopefully your student loans aren't that bad. Right? Maybe it's okay. You don't even want to think about what you owe? Yeah, it's... not the best, you know?
And I think that's a fair mentality to have.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it was questions like that. So I have to check over how many payments I've already made for my student loans, but I can't remember. Yeah. But soon I will know. So I'm going to click through this a little bit more.
なんて言うとかっこいいけど、実際バイトだけじゃ生活できないし、親のお金でいいマンション住んでさ。
Oh no.
何やってんだろう。
How many payments have we made? Too many out of it never stops. Yeah, what happened is we heard that there was like the tax bill thing too, so we took an extra loan like at the end, like you know how or like not the tax bill, but like that there'd be student loan forgiveness, and we trusted it a little too much, so we took an extra loan. So you know, it's nothing we can't pay back. It's just you got to make sure that you pay it like incrementally and not all at once, or like don't blow out your savings budget. Split it up, maybe. I'm not a financial advisor.
Finances with Issa on Twitch.
Please don't listen to my finance advice. I'm not very good at it.
たまたまね。じゃあ、せっかくだし、一緒に帰ろっか。
Karen, you're good. But yes, I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't take my advice. Because I haven't taken a single personal finance class. That's the way the interest accumulates is downright cruel. That is correct. I heard that there are some cases where you might be able to have your things forgiven if there's no possible way in the world that you can pay it back and stuff like that. Or like if you enter certain jobs and stuff. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't ask. I know nothing.
Remember, we gotta dress less warm. Not that cold.
Not that cold.
We're the Bolero, maybe.
That is nice.
That might.
It's cute, right? I know people who paid more than they took out and they still owe more than double the original amount. Yes, that is true. Student loans are scary. Hello, Vermo. Welcome. We are playing Tokimeki with N right now. We're about to go on a 3-person date. Hopefully the outfit's cute enough.
Hopefully it is warm enough.
Warm and cute enough to be Gucci, you know? I'm a little too early, but
Fact
Nina's here.
150.
You know, 150 facts about himself.
That's a lot of facts.
Yo, did you invite our third guy?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did not abandon the polycule.
He didn't abandon the polycule. Yeah, but
They look like they're dressed for different weather.
Here, some people are hot-blooded and some people are cold-blooded. I'm definitely cold, all the time. All the times I'm freezing, I cold. Your clothing coordination is nice, thank you. It's Gucci as heck.
Maybe they did.
How many fish do they have in total here? Written here, well, 550 types. 40,000 fish.
That's a lot of fish.
That is a lot of fish. How is that so many fish?
You got a big aquarium in this city.
That is true. Is there diving dates in this game?
No.
No?
There are a lot of different like water type of dates though. Like there's beaches, there's pools, there's like water caves.
Mm-hmm.
すっげえ満足だ今日。よっしゃ、俺もテンション最高潮だ
Your
し。
fun meter always reaches highest points when you're spending time with us.
お前ん
Bless.
ちまで送ってく。二人で。
Good thing there was no mini game this time around, I think. I would have gone
Yeah,
insane
nope,
if there
no
was.
mini game.
The mini game is so hard because like it's like all gotcha reliant. You're like,
I mean, it's still partly skill based.
yo, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're
Yeah.
almost there.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that we. There's a lot of stats here that are like on the cusp, though. I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll need to keep track of our fitness, our intelligence, and our charm.
オッケー。
Mm. We have to just be really careful.
Yeah.
Because I see fitness
Yeah.
going up and down.
Yeah. Our next couple of weeks are gonna be very careful.
Yeah.
Like every single thing we do counts in the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. This is cute.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
might
even
not.
know
We might not want to like take naps at all because I think napping will jeopardize us for this.
Yeah, okay, no naps.
Yeah, no naps until after the culture festival.
Yo, no naps till after all my collabs.
そうすりゃ
I was worried I wouldn't wake up on time for our collab today.
そういう。
I was pretty sleepy too. I won't deny that.
Yeah, but that's also because I stayed up really, really late last night.
I also stayed up really late last night,
What time?
6 a.m.
Oh,
すっげえ気持ちいい。
that's a little bit worse than me.
じゃなくてさ
Yeah, I was getting into a new manga. Like, it's not the manga itself is new. It's just that it's new to me. So I was like,
Sasha, I am not in the PST. I live in EST. EST. So that is 3 hours ahead of what? So like if it's 3 o'clock in PST, it is 6 o'clock in EST. I believe, right?
Yeah, there's a 3 hour difference. So yeah, if it's 6 in PST, it's 9 in EST.
Why were you up at 8 a.m. PST? Because that's just how long I wanted to draw for last night. Yeah, I am in your time zone, Trash Wolf. Isn't that pretty, Pog? I just stay up late all the time. Yeah. You want some flashing light? Let's go.
惜しい。
Rave.
後で
Rave boy. Rave boy, let's go.
なんも隠し
His hand is a really safe thing to touch.
マジだね。
It is now.
I don't want to touch his hair because
まあ
he wants
you can try touching his cheek.
Uh-huh.
時間まだ平気だ。
Yeah. Do you by draw do you mean playing Among Us with Pia? That wasn't at 5 a.m., was it? That was that I woke up at like 9 a.m.
あんたに
and I played like 2 rounds of Among Us and then I passed out again.
どうしたい？
All right, let's see what we got.
Nina-kun.
Hobbies.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, because the thing is that there's like a
ピザとか
like maybe you'll have enough time to get all of them. I don't know though, since you're doing 3-person dates, but like
大丈夫だって。
it's more important in these segments to get the unlockable ones, like because instead of the starting ones.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, because there is a character arc if you go through all the questions.
There is a character arc.
Yes.
Shit, these are all these secrets. Well, good thing we're gonna play this multiple times, huh? This is a game with so
and
much replayability.
I usually wouldn't tell you like I wouldn't like try and steer you during that part, but because you're doing 3-person dates, that means that you have less chances to get these questions with Nina, because those are exclusive to either asking him to the cafe on the way back or to after date segments like that.
Right. Sasha says, I thought it was later than that. Well, I was sleep deprived, so I'll take your word on it. Maybe we'll have to recheck, because I know that I woke up after a few hours, I played some stuff, and I passed right back out again.
Yeah, it's a good week for love, so let's do charm.
Okay. What about our intelligence?
Next week is intelligence is better.
Okay.
Based on the horoscope. You made a save anyway, so you can try and do it, but yeah.
Right. Our int's going down.
It's because your job, but the bakery makes you dumber.
Okay. Damn. It's from Kaden. Hi, Kaden. Shopping mall? Okay.
Yeah, because then that can make sure that our one of our stats is safe, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It'd be nice
perfect.
if random got intelligence or health, but I feel like it's gonna get a style or charm. I think it has a higher probability of those two.
Right. Sasha says, I woke up at 4 a.m. and couldn't go back to sleep, so I was up all through the morning and went back to sleep at 8. That's fair enough. I think if you're waking up and you're not feeling tired, then do some stuff, and then if you're feeling tired, you should go back to rest again. If you have to keep a certain kind of schedule, though, I think you should be a little bit careful about that, you know? Don't mess up your schedule if you have to do regular things too much. But again, I'm not a physician, not a physical advisor.
Dang, you have so many jobs this stream, though.
Yeah, that's true.
A financial advisor, a physician.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not your lawyer. If you go to Lexpart TV VT streams and he is a lawyer VTuber and he gives advice, he is not your lawyer personally. Don't take advice from me. Most times.
You know.
This is like so skippy. I wonder if I have to like restart this.
Yeah, it might be because you've been tabbing out of your totally legitimate DS quite a few times.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what usually happens when you do that.
Sasha says, I'm not a physician, but I've done a lot of research on sleep, and you're right, yeah. But, thank you. Glad to hear it. Charm improved, God bless.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about charm then. So it's intelligence and health.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, intelligence, let's go.
Close. Nintendo doesn't want your money, so you're morally all in the clear as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Also, it's not technically this isn't bad because like it's not like you can like access this game anyway. Like literally, like
girls love stars. I like stars.
And you do like stars.
Yo, I was looking on Amazon for things to add to my throne, and like I saw a really cute star blanket. Like it's like a astrology themed one, so I like slapped it on there. I was like, maybe someday I'll treat myself and I'll be warm.
You know what you should treat yourself to? You should treat yourself to those glow in the dark stars.
That's the stars
I
saw them at like
wall.
CVS, like a pack of 500.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm like, it's nice, but I started pasting pictures of stuff on my ceiling too. Like pretty art to look at when I wake up in the morning of the homies and stuff. Me and the homies. No, it's nice. What shall we buy?
The quintuple A grade Power Stone.
Yeah. You know, it feels like a Hagakure Yasuhiro sort of present.
Yeah.
You know.
Glad you went for the full name, by the way.
Of course.
Very formal of you.
I have to. Sometimes, like, for my Ding Them Rompa Elfie, I'll be, like, trying to say their names, and I'll just say their full names instead. I'll be like, oh, Sayaka Maizono, Maizono Sayaka, Maizono-san. I'll be, like, all over the place. So, if you guys know who the characters are, congratulations! I don't, I guess. Let's see.
Also, Good Morning Dog kisses sound pretty good.
Yes, good morning, doggy. Spaghetti never gives me good morning kisses. Just straight vibes. He on Saturday mornings he runs away from me with fear because I give him bath.
More tea. Let's go.
オッケ
Saturday mornings are bath times for spaghetti. He's not happy.
ーん何
About being
Yeah. Do you what each of these three topics do you want to talk
heart
about?
throbbing. That sounds funny.
Tokimeki.
When you guys hearts throb, for me, it's when I'm alone with you.
Oh, that is quite the intense thing to say, Kate.
Bold. And like
Look, I just looked at them right after he said that. Nina's face just frowned instantly.
yeah. Bless.
わかんねえけどなるべく3人でいてえなって思う
Let's see, Sasha says, you accepts her bath times reluctantly. Yeah. I guess that resigned sort of thing when your pets know that they can't escape getting the bath. It's kind of cute.
Accept your fate.
They're like, I guess, I suppose it's...
Unlike Fujiyama here.
Yeah. I don't know when I would have the three of us and we hang out together. Did I do something to
し
you?
てない
Nope.
Attack him.
ストップ
Oh, Nina.
何がしたせいじゃないそれは俺も保証する
Nina's like emotionally more intelligent.
Nina's like, why am I the only one in this trio that has brain cells?
I know, right? Actually, though. And Sasha, of course, I think all pets have zoomies after they get a bath because Spaghetti runs around the house wildly after his baths. All over the place.
俺も嵐さんと似たようなもんだからわかるんだよ
Oh no, they're gonna make you like pick. This is funny.
This is an awkward pizza.
I think it's funny.
I also think it's funny, to be fair.
ある分
My self-consciousness keeps telling me that this is something wicked. Oh no.
Like, Bambi asked something that she did not know she was getting prepared for.
Yeah. Yo, this feels like I'm laughing about it, but like if you told me about like how like character from the fourth game is like a psychopath or whatever, it's like the Confessions of the Fireflies is like
Yeah, that's the protag Mari. She is cold sometimes.
When we talk like about this,
だからもう
Yeah.
やめてよ頼む
we should stop. He's like, oh, come on, please. Yeah, it's your fault for certain. Please, you need your instat to go up. God, girl, please. Oh God.
Save a different slot to be safe. Yeah, because we are too much in like territory where every stat counts that we need to be able to go back to previous weeks if things do not work our way.
Oh God. What am I looking at?
I don't know what you're looking for.
I
Are you
don't
looking for what's
know.
trendy?
We need to wear my fucking magician hat. Where is it? Where's my fucking awesome hat? This is a hat, right?
No, it does not count as a hat.
What do you mean it's not a hat?
Yeah, it's just an item that like gives. It's just a reference.
You think this is warm enough? It is October.
Maybe.
Damn.
I think it's fine. I think you're fine.
If assume it counts as accessory, not a hat, because cosplay. Fine, but it's a hat. It's such an awesome hat. Okay, I want to wear that hat. It is.
Yeah. The reasoning there is very true. I think it's because it's a cosplay item. That's the reason why.
Okay. Fair enough. It is an
Goes
awesome
with
hat.
with the witch hat.
It's poggers.
いい天気でよかったねよ
That's right, it's your hat.
待たせて
It's Pog.
ねえよなそれじゃ出発しますか今日のコーディネート
You need more hat emotes? I hope that you get them soon. If I ever get follower emotes, I'll make sure that we have one with me wearing a hat or something.
すっげえかわいい
Why does it take so long to unlock follower emotes? It makes me so sad.
正面のあれって
It happens.
タコの吸盤
What are follower emotes?
I said it
Or-
happens.
It happens, okay.
確かにタコの化け物っつうか
kind of got a headache. I wonder if it's because I didn't sleep enough or because I'm
Maybe
dehydrated.
that is it's probably both.
Or like I salty vet vibes. I probably have to restart the game.
Yeah, it'll be better next stream, I'm sure.
話が先な気がする
Mm-hmm.
でそれっぽい形ができ
This is Issa's retribution for tabbing out too much.
星の位置を忘れない
It was an accident. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, Shadow Wolf.
話はその後じゃね
I'm gonna make sure you get water. You get water. You get water. We all get water.
Ooh, sipping and
Unshrimp yourself.
unshrimping.
Thank you for the stretchies. Get your water.
I like
have-
that you went for the stretch first, and I went for the water first.
You know, we swap off. We swap off.
The bones are no longer cracking.
Nope. Not now. Maybe later. Thank you for the unshrimping. Yes, everyone in chat and shrimp too. If you've been shrimping, become a not shrimp because it would be pretty Gucci. You were hunched over like a bog hag. I see, I see. I brought with me 4 bottles of water because yesterday
That's a lot of bottles.
I only brought 2 and I ran out really quickly.
You know what? Then that's fair that you brought over 4 of them. Makes sense.
And actually, I got really hungry last night too, so maybe I need to bring snacks. Cause like halfway through stream, my like tummy started hurting real bad. I was like, oh god,
Oh,
I'm
no.
so hungry. I'm so hungry. But then it's like, I gotta keep going. So it was like an endurance stream too. Maybe it's not healthy to have stomach pain. Whatever. Let's think about stars.
Stars.
Yeah, poggers. I took a class about stars
楽
once.
しかったっつうか
I wanted to take it, and then I realized that I in fact wanted to take weightlifting classes instead.
You know what? Pog. That's fair. You got swole.
帰りましょうか
I did.
Excuse
It
me?
was one of the best classes I've taken. That was like the one time that I decided to actually swap classes in my schedule before.
Nice. That's actually pretty awesome. I mean, I don't usually swap class in my schedule because I'm like, it'd be such a pain to make up for that first 2 weeks.
Welcome back to this mini game. Let's go. Let's
God,
try
fucking
let's try to
hell.
balance things out. Let's try.
I'm gonna put a cough drop in my mouth.
Oh, they're
Yo.
both at nothing right now.
なあ
Hey,
なでんな
don't pat me. It's
お前っ
ticklish.
て面白いやつ
Oh, you got your health back up for that.
背伸びしてまで触りてえの
Why are you touching him on your walk home, anyways?
For fun, I guess. Oh, you got it.
Let's
I
do
think you're
it.
getting better at this mini game.
Just a little bit.
はいはい
Let's swap off.
また後で
Yoda happy later was good.
Ooh, and he also raised up when you did that as well.
いいけどさ俺に興味湧いた
Are you interested in me? Well,
はいはい
nice. Smell good. Let's talk more. Yo, they're equal.
Yeah, we're balanced now, and we have full health still. Ooh, you got it. Nice. Watch, you get a bomb now. Ooh!
Hey, how could this happen?
I cursed you, that's what.
You can come closer to me,
Oh,
right?
but no, it's fine. Your health came back, so you're doing all right. I believe in you for this run.
Yep, it's nice, right? You seem to have fun. Swap off.
Well, that was our chance. Rest in peace.
Okay. If I say I don't want to
We
let
still
go,
we still got time to potentially swap off though.
let me swap off.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay, that works.
We cannot go for chances anymore.
Yeah.
I look more like my dad. It's unfair to make Arashi-san
Hey,
all alone. Look at your
you
bar. Look at your bar. Look at your bar, homie.
He's being selfish.
He is. Isn't that kind of cute though?
Yeah.
柔道を続けてだいぶ鍛えたからな。何？どっか気になるのか？まだ大丈夫。
It's still okay. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, folks.
We're doing alright. I legitimately don't know if there's a phase 2 to this minigame or not. Like this version of it, so we'll see.
これ
What is this? What should I do?
俺も話したいし、ちょっと変わって。うん、わかった。
Oh man.
You don't need this spot.
He's just selfish.
勘弁して。
Give me a break.
Yeah, I assume because you missed the star. But you were trying to go for it.
エッチ。嘘嘘。
Yo, man, we gotta swap off.
どうしたの？落ち着け。楽しいのはわかるけど。
What a minigame is this, actually?
いいそれ。あんたって。
I missed it.
I mean, yeah. You're too focused on the other heart.
かっこいい。
Please ask to switch off. Please ask to switch
No!
off.
Or we can rid of. Oh, damn it.
I missed.
Yeah, and our health is too low.
どうしたの？まったく。
I can't follow you.
あんたといる時間ってマジで楽しい。ニーナとばっか喋って。
You only chatted Nina? That's... Oh, this is such a frustrating minigame because, like, I seriously was trying to go for both of them.
Yeah, and then Nina was like a bee.
He was like, I'm sliding to your DMs of your heart. The DMs of your heart.
Like, it really looks like we were going to get it, like, done. It really did.
I was doing my absolute best, but it was so hard.
おやすみ。
That was
We
that
are
was
not
so
pogging
much.
in our polycule.
We're unpog. We have to work out.
Put the gloves on. We need the gloves on. Also, I know you say that we need to work out, but it is better right now to do intelligence. I'm sorry. Like, you are too close, I think, to the... Check the calendar just to make sure. I'm pretty sure we're too close to the culture festival to spend time on that.
We're too close to be unpog.
Yeah.
This
Check
has
the,
to be
like-
okay.
Let's see the calendar, just to make sure though. Yeah, no, it's right around the corner. We gotta study.
It's right now. Please. Oh, please. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
今年の文化祭
Yeah, we need to be able to maintain this perfectly now. Oh, Culture Festival, do not let us down for stats. Come on.
We have to. We have to save in a new slot. We have to.
Hopefully our job will also help us, because our job increases our fitness. Anyway, Culture Festival, remember?
Festival. Pog every single day. Pog!
Yeah, I think because we're in 3-person mode, we can't get the play, like, CG, because it doesn't know which guy to give us.
Pog. Pog, pog, pog. We're right there.
Are we
We're
in
right there.
handicraft? No, we're in Judo Club, that's what we're in.
Yeah. What are you two doing?
俺どう
I guess I have to.
俺が言おうと思ったんだ。
Get
Well,
out of
they're
here,
they're
brothers.
sitting somewhat okay with each other.
Mm-hmm. School hates you, so how is your school lives?
まあまあ。そうだな。
These guys are just freaks somehow, and for
They
what?
are.
Why?
Freaks through.
Triangle number 2, let's go. I don't want this to be a triangle because these are brothers. These are brothers. We can't have them be in a triangle. That'd be freaky.
そうちょっとゴタゴタあってめんどくせえからずらかることにしたで幅額だこんなうるせえのが指示をくっついてたらそうだな
I don't judge them if they want it. They're brothers. Please don't make the brothers date. I don't live in Alabama. They don't live in Alabama either. They live in Japan.
Lellebana.
We did it.
Yeah, we
did
should be
it.
fine. We should be fine.
Let's get into school play. Let's go.
いや何してんの
What are you doing? Going to school play.
I don't think we're in the school play though, because they didn't
No?
tell us at the beginning.
They
'Cause
said
usually-
that we'll be preparing for school play or something.
Oh, okay. Is it because you're not in part of a club that like would have a booth? That might be why.
Nice arm,
I'm
Sasha.
losing my mind over the R. Your arms like that is what you look like during the 3-person the walking home minigame segment.
Break us with the arms. No, it's so funny though.
これから起こることはあんたと俺に
Yeah, I assume that it's gonna be if you're in the play, you're gonna be with Nina. That's my guess.
Nice.
あんたはちゃんと
Why? But he's not even in your class.
さあ行こうで軽く見てから
Sneaks in.
俺に時間ちょうだい
Mm-hmm.
あんたのクラスも行きたい
I mean, last game your teacher stole the lead role of the play, so
He
like.
did! We weren't expecting that at all. He stole your kiss? He stole your lead role? Thank you so much for surrounding the pop emote with like the more pop emotes. Yes, it looks good in my chat box now.
まあなどうだかなうまこいつここにいたのか
Finally, trouble for you to fix, Koichi.
校門にたむろしてんだよ
There's gonna be a school brawl. It'll be like that
Yeah.
scene in at Daily Lives of High School Boys where the two schools fought, like the girls' school versus the boys' school, and the girls' school won, and all the girls were going absolutely feral.
Time to throw hands.
Exactly.
じゃあちょっと行ってくるわ先に行くぞ待て待て俺が行くまで手出すんじゃねえ
Everyone rely on him. Good for you. This is such an active school festival.
Yeah. I want you to know for my runs, this school festival lasts forever because I have high affection with every guy and every girl, so there's so many things happening constantly.
Yeah. Yo, you got the bonded emote in the middle of the stick arms? God bless.
That is
I can't wait till knife is approved because I stuck it with the same kind of motion that the vibrating bonded over there has. So it's just me wiggling around with a knife.
しちゃって男子の間で評判だぞ超可愛いって
Can't believe you get pictures of NPCs too.
いいじゃん絶対可愛く撮るってほらくっつかないと
And then here, some guys, one of your boys from the triangle is gonna slam into his arm up against the wall. What are you doing with my girl?
俺も撮ってもらいてえな
Oh.
You're disappointed. Oh.
男子の間で
We didn't even do anything.
可愛く撮っていや俺は通称
The Dorito.
The Dorito, let's go. I think because I'm like T3, like on Twitch, they like if they give me T3 by my to like flip it around, right? There's an option to give me like funny shades. I don't know how to flip it around though. Here. Here. There you go.
しょうがねえな協力
Let me be in the couple's photo. Oh, you're gonna beat him up. Let's go.
You finished the fight so fast.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a couple of photos. Couple of beat you up photo. Oh, that's cute. Skinship with the brothers. Just look straight in your eye. What's with their faces? Their faces do look quite scary. That's intentional, though.
取れました。よし。じゃあ行け。なんだよ。写真できたら見せろよ。
When it comes out, not came out. Well, I mean, translation hard. Triangle 2, please don't triangle 2 them. They're brothers.
あれで
Please don't triangle the
つ
brothers.
かないようにしねえとな。そういうこと。今日はまだ虫がつくかも。三人で
More bugs. Oh, I see. They're referring to other people as bugs.
Yeah.
Zoe, of you. Someone was pointing this out when I was watching like the villainous anime. You know.
Yeah.
You remember it's like the My Next Life as a Villainous. It's like
Yeah, I'm aware of it. I've never watched or read it myself, but
it's
I've
really
read.
funny. Okay, it's really funny. So
I
I do
don't know,
recommend
I
it.
just there's just something about it that just doesn't appeal to me because like I've read a lot in this genre. Like I did my entire capstone project was on it. Even like this genre as a whole. I don't know. I think my problem is that a lot of these like I get revived as the villainous in an otome things are written by people that seemingly don't play otomes.
Oh,
So
fair
that's
enough.
what
Fair
like
enough.
bothers me more than anything. It's just like I don't know. There's something like the comedy doesn't hit as hard for me as a result.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a tummy freak, but I think it's funny how she has like absolutely no brain cells for one. But yeah, no, I was watching it. It's like, oh, if you hook up, like there's this girl, right? Like, cause all the girls and all the guys love the main
Yes.
character. So if cause there's a sibling pair, right? So I guess it's acceptable this time. So if the little sister tried to hook up the MC with her big brother, they could share.
I mean, I think there are people that technically. I don't think that's technically illegal. Like in any country, technically, I guess.
I thought it was like someone mentioned it was like all right, like during like I guess a specific setting of like that otome in particular, probably. But I don't know anything, so don't take my word on it.
Because like, okay, assuming I not that you ever want to be in a situation where you're saying technically, but here's the thing. So like, if I think that like it's okay if both siblings like the same person as long as
I think they both like the
it's-
same person.
as long as it just stays at an angle. It's not like an actual triangle.
It wasn't
right?
a
Like, you don't-
triangle. No,
yeah,
no,
like, you
it's
you
an
don't
angle.
Close the triangle. You
They
just
don't. They do not close the triangle. They do not close the triangle.
like, if you don't.
They just
close
have
the triangle,
mutual
it's
interest in
not-
one person.
Yeah. It's not incest. You just both have the same taste in people. That's it.
Yeah, that is a ray. No, wait, an angle. Yes, it's an angle with the two arrows pointing off of it. That is the angle. They don't close that triangle. Actually, most love triangles are like that too, right? They're not interested. Not all three people are interested in each other. They're all interested in one person, or maybe like they point at like a circle.
Yeah. Most love triangles are in fact angles.
Mm-hmm.
Also, horrified to find out that incest might not be illegal in Rhode Island and New Jersey. Excuse me.
No.
Anyway, I also like Bambi's reaction to them. I think, I don't know, I just like her sass.
緊張なんてかけらもね。
Mm-hmm. Nina's here. Wait.
つまんない。
Good.
じゃあさ
I guess you're Little Red Riding Hood.
That's cute. Yo, does that mean that Arashi has to be the woodcutter?
No, he's the big bad wolf. Oh, you're talking about Fujiyama, sorry. I don't think Fujiyama's in this play.
緊張するんで
Mm-hmm.
やめてもらいます。突然そういうの。
Yeah.
これより羽ばたき学園学園演劇を開演いたしま
Not
す
the big... the meaty claw.
Big meaty claws. Look at his little nose, that's right.
それはお前の声をよく聞くためさ。
Nina's doing a good job, though.
He's trying.
So big and dazzling.
俺はお前の姿をよーく見る。
At least we get
For the record, if my friend was in the school play and had to wear that outfit, I would make fun of him afterwards.
It's true. I'm so sad that they're not showing this. Yo, is it
Oh, they don't just kill Little Red Riding Hood in their version of the play.
She got stuck.
She got stuck underneath the bed.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold your
Wait,
big meaty
is he wearing-
claws.
Is he bare legs?
Yeah, bare legs. She shaved this morning. In the states of New Jersey and Rhode Island, incest between adults is legal. Oh no. However, neither state permits marriage. In New York, Jersey, each person involved in a relationship must be at least 18 years old. In Rhode Island, 16. We've learned some troubling facts today, huh?
But that is indeed troubling.
Stuck underneath the bed? Not sure this is safe for a Nintendo game.
Did you attack him?
I don't know. His
I think he
nose
did.
though! His nose wasn't there in the CG!
Yeah.
She's too awesome. Wait, I clicked that by accident.
Oh, you killed him!
Oh no. Did you just improvise the ending, or? The hunter didn't get to be in stage any- Was the hunter- Oh man.
We just someone practiced for the entire culture festival and then just didn't get to do anything that they practiced for.
Yo. Improv kings go. Oh, Sasha, I see. Fair enough. Doesn't that wolf in love with Little Red Riding Hood?
Nina criticizing Little Red Riding Hood's writing.
He's like, man, what a script. What's wrong with him? Rose Queen time, Rose Queen time. Rose Queen, Rose Queen, Rose Queen, Rose Queen. You were the Rose Queen! Gucci as hell! It was worth it. Time for a hot nap. Does Rose Queen even do anything? Well, I know you said it was important for some endings, but like...
Yeah, certain character routes require you to be Rose Queen for their endings. Some of them give you alternate, like, cutscenes for said routes. It also gives you a new fashion item.
Gucci! Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. We got the Proof Queen's gown! We could just wear that to Christmas.
You also get this.
Why?
You get the culture festival is now twice as long.
Oh, hooray.
Yeah, it's also just to flex on people, just to prove that you can do it.
I hope you won't change. It was like, what the fuck are you saying? And honestly, me too. Yo, actually,
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to have another session in order to try and graduate.
yeah, we're gonna have to try it for one more session. I was really hoping we could graduate, but whenever I put something into title, it just doesn't happen.
That's what happened. Your hubris.
It happens. This happens. There's so much reading. Remain my flower. You don't even know what you're feeling half the time, dude. All
That
you
is
have
true.
in your brain is like fucking judo and food.
I mean, to be fair, at that one time, he did say that the thing that makes his heart beat fast is you.
But then he said he didn't know why. I'm gonna pour some more water for myself. Hope you guys don't mind. Water ASMR.
True.
But like, he doesn't even know his head is completely empty up there.
So is Bambi's. The bimbo.
Bimbofication?
Bimbofication.
Hello, Nina. What's up? Wait, you didn't know first before like talking to me? He's like, oh, seriously? This is longer. Like, at least don't tell me that the other two guys will come here. The ones who
No,
graduated.
they don't like you enough.
Good.
Like, you would know if they like you enough if they had cutscenes in the beginning of the school festival, but they didn't. Because Shitara especially has a CG for this one.
Played a leading role in the school play. Culture festival was really fun. You improv'd. You cut Fuyama out of the play completely by cutting his role out by getting stuck under that bed. Hooray! This is how our last school festival went. We got some new emails about the Kimono Fair, and we don't.
Yeah.
We have a discount card that's full up. We might be able to buy a New Year's thing.
Yeah, that means that we can't spend money though if we want to.
Okay. One Gucci and one. What will we do this week besides our fat nap?
Yeah, get that fat nap. You deserve it.
Fat napping. Winter's arriving. We need to wear collares and bracelets and stuff.
What's you should have checked their fortune as well. I mean, okay. So.
Okay. Give me a sec. Gloves still. We could do anything.
Good week to study.
Get our brain cells up a little bit.
Yeah, because Nina's ending, if we wanted to activate PvP mode, requires 150 intelligence. So I think that we've dated him enough and got him to Tokimeki State, so it should be a lowered requirement.
We could check.
If you want to, let's check with Neo. How does their relationship?
Yeah. How are we feeling? Do you think we split this up enough to have like the good amount for like next time for like a full session?
I think that's fair. We did just get Rose Queen, so I think that's a fair place to end it too. Once we check their evaluation.
Oh yeah, baby, almost there.
Yeah, he's at Tokimeki State.
Yeah, because it's pink.
Yeah, it's the highest point. We can still make it higher so that it's like actually beating though, if you would like.
Yeah.
Oh, and look how much Ruka likes us.
All right then, we'll have a wonderful rest for right now. Yeah, we're about to end off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who should we raid into? That's the question. Asriel is going, and Alchemist is too. Alchemist is raiding Soup, and I think that's pretty Gucci actually. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna raid into Alka, who's pretty pog. Drinks Pilk. Vibes out. I'm gonna close this out. We saved. Oh, thank you, Joker Roxas. Yeah. Don't worry. Raid, get your channel points in. For those who don't know, if you stay for a raid, then you get channel points, extra channel points. But yeah. Thomas K. Wait. I need to come up with a raid message. We are Rose Queens. Rose Royalty. Keep it gender neutral. Just copy and paste that. Slap some hearts in there or something. That's the raid message. Here's the raid. We're getting ready to raid Alka, who is a wonderful musician. Really cool. Oh, it's a follower only chat. So follow. It is worth following Alka though. Very fun. But yes, thank you all for coming. Maybe I'll stream later today as well, as we all know I'm kind of insane that way. But yes,
Thanks
for
everyone
now.
for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for vibing with us. Hopefully we get to be finish the run next time. I hope. That is something that I hope for. It's funny. But yes, all right. Before I prolong this, let us go.
All right.
Yeah. That's cute, Sasha. Yes, everyone copy and paste Sasha's messages. And yes, Rose Royalty. Let's go.